synthwave? Does a synthwave sound good? Eh, we'll leave it. Why not? We get synthwave and fan noise in the background. It sounds like a musical. What's up, Wrath?
I'm
Sorry.
awake.
Sorry, I didn't know that you were using the bathroom. Oh, hi.
Yeah, it's just me. Just a live
Oh,
update from the toilet.
hi. Oh boy, camera keeps like being stupo. All right, we're good. Hello, Chateau. Hello, Christopher. How's you folks doing? I started my stream late a little bit because I took my dog out and then she didn't want to use the bathroom like she normally does. She's just sitting there biting at bugs.
What a lovely bug.
Yeah. Like, eat those bugs. Stupid bugs. Alright.
Gosh darn bugs.
Hello, Red. Remember, they call her Red because she's yellow.
Thought she was dead.
Oh, she's Red-O because she's Dead-O. Ah, that's right. That's fine. Makes sense. I forgot about that. It was your birthday today. Well, it seems like it was a lot of people's birthdays today. Well, happy birthday. Yeah,
Yeah, it's my birthday. Cough, cough.
Yeah. Chronos had a birthday today, too. When I was hanging out this morning and stuff, that he joined in and like bragging about it. Dead people can't wish live people happy birthdays. That's just not how that works. Well, Chrono's not in here right now, but I'm sure if he was, he would be. He would say thanks, or maybe he would yell at you and go, "You don't know me!" Man, still wiping sleep from my eyes.
Yes. Wipe that sleep away.
Well, yeah, I was wiping all that sleep away. So, yeah. And, oh, yeah. Should probably announce that I am technically live.
What's that? You're live? Uh-huh.
Alright, there we go. Alright. Also, Dead Cry, is Erica there or is she in rehab again? Well, she's not here right now, so I have no idea.
She has to be in rehab then.
What's up, son of Satan? Though I could tag her to see if she's alive. I got a haircut like a few weeks ago now. I mean, I still have my long hair. I just cut my sides. Oop. Just punching my microphone. Nothing cool about that. Par, what's up? Been a while since I got here. Yeah, you don't like us anymore. I'm just kidding. That's fine. I'm doing all right. A little groggy, still a little sleepy, but yeah, I'll live. I stayed up super, considering late for myself. Almost a whopping 20 hours. Actually, I think it was
We
exactly
stayed
20
up
hours.
so late that it was going on 2 in the afternoon for me.
Uh-oh. Wrath kicked himself? What'd he do? He's like gone now. Also, Dead Cry. I'm still in Florida and didn't see Red anywhere. Red's in the chat. What do you mean? Welcome back, Wrath. Did you kick yourself?
Clicked the wrong thing.
Motherfucker.
Son of a bleach.
Look, hello, why would you oh, damn it. Saw that. He's gone. Erica might be already passed out, depending on her chosen activities that she chose to do today. I'm not confirming or denying that she might have chose some activities that made her pass out, but she might have. What's up, Gonzalo? How you doing, bud? Red has dissolved into Florida. She has become Florida.
Just
I'm a shapeshifter, but instead of becoming things like cats and dogs, I become full-on states.
the state. Transform into the state of Florida.
Right. I am a dick. I am the dick of America.
I mean, isn't the Grand Canyon out of the butt crack or the other area?
Last week, Dead Cry, you told me Red was following me to Florida. I don't remember saying that, but I'm not going to say you're wrong or right. I just... Okay. If that's what I said. I don't recall why I would say that, but sure.
Sure, if you say so.
Yeah. Sure, if you say so, I guess. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Possible. Maybe not.
I'll need to confirm from the PR team.
I'm gonna have to get some fact checkers on that. I can't talk. I get some checkers.
Yeah. Fat
checkers. Yep, that guy is over there. He's pretty fat. I know. I checked. Fat checkers. The coolest group around. Fat checkers. Just rewatch the previous chat and you'll see. I don't want to rewatch one of my old streams. I don't do that. I'm not a viewer of my own content. Like, I watch my stuff probably like a little bit before I like upload it, and once I upload it, I kind of just leave it there and then hope for the best. That's how that works.
Watches enough to say
Yeah,
clear out any.
When I edit like certain videos and stuff, I've watched it enough. I know what happens in it. Now, when it comes to streams, I don't rewatch my old streams because they're like 5 hours long. Come on, man. Who wants to sit through a 5-hour stream and watch that shit when it's not live? I just leave it up because some people bitch that I don't keep them up. Otherwise, they'd probably all be deleted.
Why do you keep deleting all your streams? Well, because they're probably doing something stupid.
I've had that too. Yeah, I've had people was like, "Didn't you stream last Friday?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did." Where's the stream? Oh, I had to delete it because I had a bunch of copyrighted bullshit in it. We watched things. Every editor's nightmare. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I've seen my own video so many times just editing it. I'll throw it on YouTube and I'll play the video once on YouTube to make sure like it uploaded correctly, because there's times like when you upload a video, like it looks like somehow the video caught a disease in the middle of uploading it somehow, and it's like all weird, and I don't know. But yeah, that's usually what I'll do, like once or so, and then just make sure, give it a once over, make sure it's all uploaded perfectly fine, audio's good, and then I say, fuck that video from now on. Hopefully it does well, and I'll answer comments if I get it.
Hopefully the video does well, and I don't need to visit the video later.
Yeah, I get like comment notifications on my phone. I'll see some random comment, and I gotta click on the comment to see what video the fuck they're talking about. Like, oh, that one. Okay, yeah, I agree.
Oh, that video. Yeah, I deleted that video, man.
I got one of my first cringe comments. So, and it's funny when you see somebody say cringe, and then you look at their profile picture, and they're sitting on the couch with their like crazy looking family. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, he looked like he was really uncomfortable and didn't want to be there. I was like, that's cringe right there. Yeah, a video I uploaded on YouTube, I would say like a few months ago, is starting to get a bunch of views all of a sudden. I keep getting comments on that video. Everybody seems to really like that video, and then when I woke up from my sleep today, one person said cringe, to be honest. I was like, what? Where did I get the cringe comment? It's like I said, it was from a video I uploaded a while ago, a few months now, I would say. It's the one where it's like multiple takes of myself, and it's like it's singing a Tenacious D song, and it's like my nose and my mouth. Actually, I have like a little like image of it on Discord. It's kind of funny. It's a sticker. Yeah, hold on. I posted it in no mic chat. A no mic chat in the gamer lounge. Yeah, that video just started getting a bunch of views. It's like over 5,000 views now for some reason, just out of nowhere. And yeah, it's just me lip syncing to a Tenacious D song by being silly, and my eyes go onto my nostrils of my nose. Just makes like, I thought it was funny looking. That's the only reason why I did it. Everybody seemed to enjoy it. And then one dude's like, cringe, to be honest. But then you look at his YouTube profile picture, and he looks super uncomfortable with his family or something on a couch. Like, his picture just looks stupid. It's like, okay. I wonder if it's the same guy that said cringe on TikTok, because I only had one cringe comment on TikTok as well, and it was for one of my Joker videos. It was like the one where I was duetting some Batman guy, and that video did really good. It's at like almost, I wouldn't say it's like just under 300,000 views, and the emote is cursed as fuck. I love it. But yeah, that video is sitting on just under 300,000 views, doing really well. And then one person commented on that one, cringe. I wonder if it's the same person. And then when I check that guy's TikTok, because anybody that calls me cringe, I'll look at their TikTok to see what the fuck they do. If they're any better. Because if they're not better, it's like, come on. Ugh. Fat checkers and chubby chasers are two different things. Wildly different things. Fat checkers just make sure people are fat. Chubby chasers are people who just like to make love with whoopee cushions. I'm kidding.
Oh, that's a lovely whoopee cushion.
Man, the bigger they are, the more they blow. Yeah, that's the funny thing. It's like if they call your stuff cringe and you look at their crap and it's worse quality and just shittier general and more in general, it's just like I like how you deleted your comment, but I already like read it and answered it. Yeah. Well, the one dude on TikTok, I watched his stuff because he was like saying my stuff was my Joker duet was cringe. So like I said, I looked at his stuff and he was recording himself lighting off fireworks with the world's worst like Parkinson arm. Like he could not hold that camera straight whatsoever to see what the fuck they're even doing. And all you see is the camera shaking to give you motion sickness, and then the camera just making noises like when he's trying to record his fireworks. It's like, yep, some kid with a camera trying to record some fireworks, calling other people's videos cringe when he can't even hold the fucking camera.
Your video's cringe.
Yeah, it's so cringe.
And I know you're like, your video is even more cringe. You can't even open up a simple fire video.
Yeah. But you know, it's like, I won't lie, there's some videos I do that are cringe, but usually they're more on purpose than anything. Especially like when they're just...
we watch cringe.
Yeah, like
there's a certain person.
If you think my shit's cringe, I could show you way worse. In fact, I think Red just DM'd me and said that she wanted to watch some cringe at some point.
Oh. Oh. Red and her cringe.
Yeah, Red loves cringe.
Here we go again.
She especially likes it. She especially likes it when it's like some weird, tiny, awkward guy trying to really hit it off with the chicks of TikTok and stuff. She really, really likes those ones. You pain me so much. It's okay, Erica does it too. No. Slander. You mean slender? They're pretty slender. I don't know. There's some big boys on there too that try to act real like cool and tough, and the guys that have their shirts off and they put like the demon eyes on themselves and they're like, "I'll protect you," and they're like super fucking small. Intentional cringe is just scary. Yeah, no. It's okay, Red. We understand. I won't lie. Sometimes I like watching cringe videos, but I like it for the reasons that other people don't. I do it to torture people. You do it because you like it. You know what I mean? Red has cringe fetish confirmed.
Oh yeah. We all know Red loves the cringe.
Oh, Red and her cringe? See? Everybody knows at this point. There's no hiding it. What's up, Loki? And by the way, what's up, Zaxel?
Red loves the cringe. I enjoy watching people fart on each other.
That's true. Wrath likes those poo-poo jokes and the poo-poo videos. I won't lie, they are pretty fucking funny.
You can't deny you don't like them too.
I still would love it if they did it and they just had a whole like compilation of people just getting mad. I find those reactions better when people are just like, "Are you serious?" And they're like, "Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm gassy today."
Just try to like put a request in to see if we can get a video of it. It's just a whole pile of people just getting mad about it.
It's like, yeah, because
Did you seriously just fart on me?
Yeah, they probably, like, all the people that are angry, like, they're trying to keep their family friendly and all that, and I understand it. And some people don't like watching other people be angry, and I understand that. But me personally, I love the confrontations and the awkward moments of people just confronting each other. Did you just seriously do that to me? That's disgusting. Your mother should have raised you right. Oh, I didn't have a mom. My dad raised me. That's why I'm like this. But I'm good, Zaxel. Hopefully you're good too.
YouTube's been recommending me Bushman videos.
Bushman. Sounds familiar. Can't really recall
The Texas
what that is.
Bushman.
Texas
Hey,
Bushman.
you're gonna ruin my chair, you know. Trying to eat too.
Hey! Eli just comes in there and says, "Hey." Just A.
I believe
Drinking and playing
it's basically
games.
a guy that
Nice.
puts on a ghillie suit, sits in a pot, and pretends to be a bush.
Oh, okay. No, I know.
Walk by,
Okay,
he
yeah.
startles
And he
them.
jumps out at him. Yeah, I've seen him. Okay. Those videos are kind of funny, too. You know, people will be like a big fucking snowman just outside of a store, and they walk by and they just turn their head real quick. 3 cringy celebrities. Melissa McCarthy, Amber Heard, and Jenny McCarthy. I like how 2 people on there had the last name of McCarthy.
I guess McCarthy's are.
Did you change your mind on the Kardashians? Because you were saying they were cringy earlier.
Yeah, what about the Kardashians? Aren't those like?
Oh god, this is reminding me of the dude who said teabagging was a sexual assault. Like in video games. Like if you did it to someone in real life and you took your balls out and you started dipping it in their face, maybe. But like in games, no, nonsense. That's just stupid. You ever get a good teabagging in a video game, or especially like in Halo, and you're teabagging, and as you're teabagging, your body is like clipping through the other body, and it's causing the other body to like glitch out.
Glitch and freak out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like bouncing and glitching just every time you go down for a nice teabag.
Oh.
Look, it's not sexual assault, okay? It's inserting your dominance. That's all it is. It's always been that way.
There's a game that's trying to get people to, like, I think there was like a tournament recently for, I think, Apex Legends.
Mm.
And a player apparently teabagged one of his own teammates, and that whole team got banned from the tournament.
Really?
Yeah.
Teabagging is such a classic gaming dominant move. Period.
I mean, the game
Is it
has
disrespectful? A little bit.
But the thing is like, well, like, the game has built-in emotes for when you kill people. You can just do a silly emote on top of their body or whatever. It's
Yeah,
like,
but
what's the difference?
some of
Teabagging's
those,
no different.
some of those though you got to pay for. And people don't have money, and it's just
Some of the
cheaper
emotes
to
actually-
crouch on their body and just show them dominance.
Right.
I mean, you're using a function that's in the game. You're going up and down with crouch. Now, if that's considered sexual assault to crouch, that's on the game designers. The fact that people are exploiting their game or using the game with the functions that they put in the game and they're banning them for it, that's a little dumb.
But yeah, it's basically the people of the tournament
Yeah,
got
people
butthurt about it.
nowadays are just so fucking fragile. It's so stupid. You have a dumb voice idea. Uh-oh.
It's like a staple of
Right,
like
yeah. Like yeah,
games.
exactly. I agree with Macho there. If like it's like the DX chop when you go across your pelvis, you do the pelvis X like thing thrust. If people call that sexual assault, they know that means like suck it, you know. It's almost like a fuck you move. You know, that's what teabagging is. Teabagging is like, you're my
Ha,
bitch. That's all it
ha,
means.
I'm calling your ass.
It wasn't a sexual assault. Again, it's just asserting dominance. If people want to look at it all awkwardly and weird, it's like, quit changing the meaning of what things are.
Teabagging's been around for so long. Why?
Now, next thing you know, they're gonna ban Christmas because they're like, oh, we're talking about a fat guy who likes to break into children's houses. He breaks and entering. You know, he breaks and entering. That's a crime. That's criminal. I'm offended by that. Now they're gonna ban Christmas because it represents such bad stuff. That's the world we live in today, guys. Everybody's getting angry with everything. It's stupid,
I'm just
simple
waiting for the
shit.
day where we're like they come out and say you can't shoot each other in a video game.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you can't teabag the hell out of each other for asserting dominance, but it's okay to commit murder. Murdering each other, that's okay, but you can't teabag. That's too far. Killing's fine. Teabagging, no. Yeah,
I
their
mean,
thought process is so ass backwards. They're trying to like ban everything that happens to offend someone slightly. It's like so
it
dumb.
was only the tournament managers that did the ban. The game devs they haven't done anything about it.
That's what scares me for the future of a lot of video games, like Grand Theft Auto, for example. Grand Theft Auto has always been somewhat offensive, and
That,
has their jokes, their sexist comments, all that stuff like that. Sometimes racial stuff, and but that's the stuff that was funny that made those games memorable. They're slapstick, they're fucking hilarious, and now they're gonna start. I eventually Grand Theft Auto is gonna be like cheesy funny. It's no longer gonna. It's gonna be more like Saints Row, but rated E for everyone.
yeah, I have a feeling the next Grand Theft Auto that they're working on is going to be weak.
Oh my god, I those
I
games
hope
were
it won't
always
be.
aimed to be gross. They were always aimed to be offensive and out there, you know. And if they come out with a new Grand Theft Auto and it's so tame, oh my god, that'll kill the series for me. I mean, I liked Grand Theft Auto ever since Grand Theft Auto 4, so not very long. I didn't really care for the older games, but still, I knew the
I used to
humor in them
play
was
3
still
a
pretty
lot.
good. Well, yeah, I mean, you had the humor. Like, people would go around and pick up hookers, like, make them do stuff, kill them, and get their money back. That was seen as, haha, that's funny, you got your money back. Nowadays, people are going to look deeper into that, making it seem worse than what it is. It's like, oh, that's violence against women. You know how many video games are out there? You're just downright murdering the fuck out of men? And you punch one woman and feed her to a crocodile, and all of a sudden that's sexist? Like, what? Like that one YouTuber, he did that on Red Dead Redemption. Like, there's a feminist girl with a sign or something. He just punched her and threw her in a pond and fed her to an alligator. And he got banned and in trouble and all that shit. It's like, what? That's sexist. And he's showing violence against feminism and blah blah blah. No, he's playing a game and was annoyed by that person, and he just punched him and threw him and fed him to an alligator. If it was anyone else, no one would have said shit. Everybody would have been fine. Fuck that guy. Like, if people pick and choose what they want to be upset with. What's up, Zelda? Oh my god, I love Trevor from GTA. Trevor was probably my favorite character. I mean, I think he's most people's favorite character, so. But yeah, it's like that's the one thing that's always made me laugh about video games. You got like these feminist groups always bitching about how there's not enough female present in video games. But then they start adding females in video games. Some that you can even kill, like they're in the army and stuff, and you can actually kill a woman. And then they start bitching about how you're murdering women. It's like, what do you want? You want them in games, they get put in games, they're treated equally like men, they get murdered just as much, and then all of a sudden that's bad? It's just sad.
It's like you kind of asked for it.
Yeah, you wanted that. Like, you look at any video game from the past, it's always dudes getting killed, murdered, assassinated. It was very rare that you seen a woman in a game get murdered or assassinated. I think Hitman had like maybe one or two, and that was it. But it was mostly dudes getting murdered. And then all of a sudden, the feminist groups and stuff wants like these women to be more represented in video games. So now there's soldiers in games that they were never, like, in time periods. Like I think it's Battlefield 1. In Battlefield 1, it was a World War II game, and they put women on the field.
Battlefield 1's a World War 1.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, so it was World War One. So they put women in there as, like, main characters, soldiers, and it's like, that super inaccurate. But because people bitched about it, all of a sudden now game is supposed to be based on actual battles, things, you know, it's upscaled for entertainment purposes, but, you know, all that stuff, but then all of a sudden we're changing history because we don't want people to be upset. Like, oh, we got to include everybody, but that's not time period accurate. Well, who cares? It's a video game. Yeah, but you're making a video game based on history. What the fuck?
That's pretty much what the Battlefield games aim to do, is to...
Yeah, we were talking about Last of Us Part 2 earlier. Yeah, same thing. It's like, it's super, like, feminist in a way. Like, they were trying to, like, go girl power, blah blah blah, into the game. Like, there were parts of the story I understood and I liked, and I did like the gameplay. You're right. But there was just things about that game. It was just like, I was fine with the revenge aspect. I was fine with the murder of, you know, the girl's father figure, all that stuff. Like, I was all good with that. I mean, it made me sad. I was upset because obviously I like that character, but man, they went political and bullshit with that, and it's like, god damn it.
Yeah, I wish I'd just keep that stuff out of games.
Yeah, any like, I don't know. It's like the romance, for certain romance, like, I think watching people make out in anything is just awkward. But when they have to sit there and they got to push an agenda and they got to sit there and show this is normal. See, two like individuals are making out. That's fine, but don't put it in my games because I don't want to see regular people that you would consider regular making out in my games. That's just fucking awkward. I just want to beat up people. That doesn't sound great either. I just want to beat people up. I don't want to watch them make out. I'm gonna go punch a zombie in the face. Why am I watching somebody wake out? This is weird. But because I say that, people are going to be like, oh, you're some sort of phobe. No, I just don't like watching people make out. I don't make out with my wife in public, okay?
I don't want to see it in public either.
Yeah, no one's going to want to watch me and my wife make out, but then if I say something about other groups doing it, all of a sudden I'm a phobe of somewhat. And it's like, no, it's not. It's just, what the fuck? Yeah, I've always been a big, like, hater of politics and political agendas and stuff being pushed in games and movies and shit. Like, movies and games are always meant to be an escape from reality. You go do something you would not normally be able to do in real life, and that's what games and stuff are supposed to give you, that immersion, that escape factor. And the fact that I can't even escape from that shit in a video game anymore is a problem. Because now you play a video game, it's like, oh man, I worked my ass off for fucking 40, 50 hours a week. I come home, I'm stressed from hearing the political bullshit from work. I just need to chill. You put in a video game and it's like, hey, I know you spent $60, $70 on this video game, but I see that you don't have enough XP to do this thing, so purchase it. Now you're reminded how poor you are because you can't buy the things in the game that you own. With real money. It's sad. And it's like, oh, okay, I'll skip the transactions. Let's just play the story. Nope, never mind.
Yeah, if only the games to go back to.
Yeah, there's a lot of us are simple-minded, easily entertained, and amused individuals. Give me a joystick, a video game controller, keyboard, mouse, doesn't matter. You give me a gun or magic or an RPG, and just let me go wild. Okay? That's all you gotta do. It's really cool. If you want to throw a story in there, that's fine. As long as the story is, you know, believable but not political. You know, it's more like, you know, a good story. Like right now, I like Dying Light 2. There hasn't been anything political other than what faction you should favor just because of the skills they offer. That's it. Otherwise, it's not been. It wasn't been like girls can do anything men can do, or men are better than this, or men were better. Like, none of that's in the game, and I love it. That's how it should be. Any brain dead individual should be able to pick up that game and understand what's happening and not have to be one side or the other. They just play it to have fun, period. If they want to teabag a zombie because they really like the way they killed that zombie, and they're like, yeah, I made that zombie my bitch, they shouldn't be banned for sexual assault. Especially because now they're going to look deeper into it, and they're like, oh, that person sexually assaulted a corpse. That's really bad. That's a disrespect for the dead. Are you kidding me? The dead's trying to bite me. I killed this and bite these balls. Yeah, I like Dying Light. Dying Light 2 so far. I've been really playing that game. I beat Resident Evil Village. And see, like, even in Resident Evil Village, I like that game. I like the story of the game. It didn't have any political bullshit other than like the normal Umbrella company and, you know, your secret, you know, bullshit with viruses and stuff. But that's all story. It's all make believe. That's the good shit. Zombies real? No. Let's keep going with that. Vampires real? No. But it's cool to see a 9-foot woman try to kill you with her giant sword claws. I loved it.
Take my soul so I can play it.
Can't wait to play Resident Evil 4 Remake. I love the original game. I'm interested in seeing what they do to make it somewhat different, because they did that with Resident Evil 2 and 3, where they're very similar to like the old games, but they change it up to make it more fitting for like the newer games. So like, because like the virus somehow was created from some mold or something. I don't know. It's very confusing how the virus works, because there's a million different variants of the virus. I don't know which is which anymore. T-virus is the regular, oh no, here comes slow dum-dum zombie. And then you got your G-virus, which creates the super crazy monster zombies. And then you have this thing called mold, which apparently is like an infection sort of thing. It like infects and changes your body somehow. Then there's this parasite. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on in Resident Evil anymore, but the games are cool. Except for Resident Evil 6. Fuck that game. I did not like Resident Evil 6. I thought it was cool that they put different, like, aspects of different stories. Like, depending on the character you play a different story. Like, I've only went through one story and started another, and I was so fucking pissed off with that game. One, it was never scary. Like the other one, Resident Evil 5 wasn't truly scary either, but at least it was an okay game. 6, though, like I said, that one was just shit. Like, it pisses me off. Right, yeah. Resident Evil 5 was silly, but still fun. You know, they're 5 was like they're coming off the success of 4. They realized people really liked the over the shoulder view, so they went with it. It wasn't as scary. 4 was good. You know, all the older Resident Evils are good, except for like some of the off story Resident Evils. You got like Resident Evil Survivor, Resident Evil Code Veronica. Well, Code Veronica was pretty good too. Code Veronica wasn't bad. But Resident Evil Survivor's garbage. You have... I never played any of the Operation Raccoon City games. Or whatever those ones are called. I think those are like the multiplayer. You can play with multiple people trying to play the game. I never played those ones, but... But yeah, it's just... I'm interested in seeing what they do with Resident Evil 4 to make that more on par with what's happening now, because that's what they did with 3 and 2. They changed it up so that way their storylines merge a little better.
Everyone, please finish your salad. The main course tonight.
But yeah, the only political bullshit you have in like the Resident Evil games is what's been created specifically just for those games. It has nothing to do with real life. There's no connection other than fantasy political shit. Like Umbrella and the BSA are like enemies, but yet they both use bioweapons to fight each other. Like that's political, but it's not like real political. It's just ha ha ha, cool zombies. What's up, Evan? Is this your last stream of the year? No. Why would you? No, it's my last Friday stream for a while. So this is my last weekend off, and I will be being forced to work Friday nights overtime now. So, because my Fridays are Thursday nights, because I work third shift. So when I go to work for the week, I start my week on Sunday nights. That's my Monday, and so Thursday nights are my Fridays. And then usually Friday nights I have off, and that's when I stream. And then Saturday I hang out with the family, and then Sunday I just relax and then go to work. But now I'll be working overtime. I'm only going to get one day a week off, and that will be Saturday nights. So I'm debating whether or not I'll be streaming Saturday nights. It won't be Fridays anymore, at least not until I stop working overtime, which is probably not going to end up happening unless I take days off.
Yeah.
I won't lie. There's like this small amount of clickbait into that title. I won't lie. Last Friday, but that's the problem with my videos. I'm too honest with my titles. I got to make it a little more like, wait, that sounds. I'm so like I get it, but what's that mean? Yeah, I love the show, The Boys. I do love that show. I haven't watched the last 1 or 2 episodes of the new season, but I have watched The Boys. I do love The Boys. It's a good show. There's a bit of like political bullshit into that show too, but there's not enough of it in there to make it like unwatchable. You know what I mean? Like the Harley Quinn cartoon, that one was hard to watch. The Harley Quinn cartoon. But The Boys is pretty good. And like I said, there's like a little bit of political stuff in The Boys, but at the same... Yeah, it's just there. Like, but it's more like racial, like the main superhero, he's super racist. And then there is like a little bit of sexist stuff that goes on in it, but it's like all coming from one superhero dude. And they make him the most hated character because he's so racist and sexist, and everybody else is pretty cool though. Yeah, Herogasm. Yeah, that show is not for the weak when it comes to certain parts of that show. I mean, the previous seasons they had some pretty messed up shit in it, but this, oh my god, yeah, with great power. I can do whatever I want. Yeah, I can be racist. I can be sexist. I can just do whatever because I'm the most powerful superhero in the world. And that show, other than like a select few heroes, like it just shows how like shitty like the superheroes actually are, especially when they're being like sponsored by a big ass company, and they're only doing what the company tells them, and the company sets up fake wars and fake criminal situations to make their heroes like shine brighter. Yeah, old Disney. Dreams do come true. New Disney. Politics, 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 politics. Yeah, to be honest with you, I stopped watching a lot of Disney stuff when I was like a teenager. It's kind of like when they did the live action Aladdin movie. They threw some like feminism politics into that. It wasn't a whole lot. I won't lie. I thought it was going to be worse because people were bitching about it so much, and I thought it was going to be worse. And then I watched it with my wife, and there was a little bit, but it was like for a certain scene, and that was about it. And they threw a new song in there, and it was the feminist song, I like to call it. And it was just for a moment, so it's like, honestly, yeah, I kind of wish they would stop doing the live action movies, especially when they're not even different from the cartoons at all. They go almost scene by scene. Like I said, the Aladdin one was a little different, and they added a couple things into that one and made it slightly different from the cartoon. But like Beauty and the Beast was pretty much scene by scene. The Lion King wasn't even a live action, it was mostly CG. Like, how can you call The Lion King a live action film when most of it's CG lions? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Oh my god. It's like I'm a big Marvel movie fan too, but I hate it when they throw politics into those fucking movies too. It's so stupid.
I don't want to talk about the Marvel comics today. Please don't make me talk about it.
Oh, I'm not gonna make you do anything. Yeah, Thor: Love and Thunder. See, I don't actually remember any crazy politics in there other than, you know, some dude going crazy and wanting to kill all the gods. That's not even political. That's just fantasy. I actually liked that movie, Thor: Love and Thunder. I thought it was pretty funny. If you guys haven't seen that movie yet, my favorite things about that movie is the goats. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go see the fucking movie. Same here. One of the most ridiculous Disney movies I've heard of was Turning Red. That movie is pretty much a movie about a Korean. My kids have watched that movie a lot. That's where they turn into the red pandas, right? My kids have watched that a lot. I haven't really paid attention to what that movie's about. I just think it's like some, like I have no problem with movies based on culture. That's not. I don't have a problem with that. It's the political and the agenda pushing shit that I have a problem with. Critics shit on the movie because of the gay comments. I don't know what that means. The gay comments. There was gay comments in Thor and Love and Thunder?
It's a shame that it didn't work out for him.
I mean, why? Because Thor sees himself as this big, strong man? Yeah, because if you see yourself as a big, strong man, that's considered toxic masculinity nowadays. It's so fucking stupid. But you could be a strong, independent female, and that's looked as a good thing. But if you want to look at yourself as a big, strong, independent man, well, that's masculinity, and that's toxic instantly. It's like, it's so dumb.
Well, I mean, it's because being male is like the worst thing to be nowadays.
Yeah, like I like how everybody would go hide behind a thing. It's like, hey, You were born in the body. You can't control the way you're born or the body you're born in or whatever. Okay, cool. But why am I getting beat up on and told I'm all sorts of things just for what I'm born as? Like, I couldn't control that either. Like, what the fuck? Change the world, my final message. Goodbye, blows up. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like we live in a day and age where, you know, you can't have fun in a certain movie joking about certain aspects anymore. It's instantly seen as vilifying, and it's just sad. Everybody's trying to find a reason to blame a movie or a show or a person for being a certain way when there's never a evil or bad intention in the first place. I remember one of the directors teasing that Star-Lord, or Chris Pratt's character, was bisexual, and everyone was fuming because they thought that they were going to make Thor gay. And oh, see that's the stupid stuff that pisses me off. It's like, why would that even be a thing? That's dumb. That's so stupid. Also, Dead Cry, the only superhero movies I enjoy are the Spider-Man movies, and that does include Spider-Man. Oh, it does include Spider-Man 3. See, I didn't like Spider-Man 3. Venom is one of my favorite characters on the Marvel side of things. When it comes to, like, the Spider-Man characters, I love Venom, and they fucked him so hard in Spider-Man 3. They made him such shit. Like, I could live with all the cringy Peter Parker going badass and wearing all black and thinking he's cooler than the world around him. I could live with that. That was all fine and kind of funny. They make some really good memes. But the whole, like, Peter Brock, or not Peter Brock, sorry, Eddie Brock thing and becoming Venom, like, they changed Eddie Brock's story completely in Spider-Man 3. He was supposed to be a jock. Fucking big brain dead brute dude, and they just made him another fucking reporter like Peter Parker and made him all jealous and stupid. It's like, I am Venom.
He never says that ever.
I like that movie too, but I know that, like, people with that movie, I always fuck the name of the movie. It's like Shang-Chi. Like, I thought the movie was okay. I thought it was pretty good, and I know a lot of people shit on that movie too, and I don't know why. It's stupid. Was there political stuff in it? Yes, because most Marvel movies have political shit in it now, but it's, at least most of the movie doesn't always follow it, so that's good. Except for Captain Marvel. That movie is garbage. Captain Marvel is garbage. They push feminism and fucking hating on men so hard in that movie. That movie can go fuck itself.
What about Love?
What's that?
Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder. See, but I like that movie. I didn't think that movie was pushed. Like, there was even a part in the movie where I think they were trying to, like, make Thor seem girly and wimpy. And yeah, you know what? There is a scene I want to point out, and it was in the trailer, so it's not really a spoiler, where Zeus, like, blows Thor's clothes off, and they made all the women go, oh, like, oh God, like, oh. Imagine that scene in reverse. Imagine how much hate that movie would get if they did that scene in reverse. They did that to somebody else that was female, and all the men go, "Holy shit, hot mama!" Like, that movie would get so much hate. But because it was a male that had his clothes ripped off, which mostly happens in movies, not very often do you see that in a movie where a woman has that happen to him. And it was for comic relief, and it was funny. But imagine it the opposite way. People would be fucking flipping their lid. Ah, that's you're dehumanizing that woman. You're making her feel so exposed. Fuck you, get out of here. Because of the LGBT. What stuff? I don't understand that. I watched that movie. I love that movie, and not once did I ever feel it was attacking any community. Like, I don't understand. The fact that people, like I said, put sexual orientations behind any fictional, stupid comic book superhero character is just stupid. Why is it important whether they're straight, gay, bi, pan, whatever? Why is that important? Why are people getting pissy about that? Right, it's who gives a fuck? You know who else is bisexual? Constantine. No one gives a fuck. Why do they even have sexual orientations? Are we going to watch them fuck someday? I don't understand. Like, why do we care? I haven't watched She-Hulk. It looks boring. And not because of it being a female, because I'm a male saying, oh, She-Hulk looks boring, and they're gonna be like, oh, that's because he's a male and he hates women. No, I think it's boring because it's about lawyering. It looks like she's a criminal justice lawyer of some sort, and that doesn't look fun. It's like, oh, look, we're gonna watch some, what is that, CSI, or not CSI, what is that old lawyer show? What is it? It's like they always made memes of it, like a dog gets his butt poked, and then it's like dun dun.
Law and Order.
Law and Order, yeah, it's Law and Order, but with a superhero who wears a Law and Order suit.
That's not a superhero.
She-Hulk? She's a super. Yeah, no. She. I don't know enough information about She-Hulk. I know Hawk. I say hawk like a bird, but Hulk.
I know She-Hulk.
Yeah, it's just
not much about her.
I just know that the big bad things that I heard about that show is that they put a huge budget on every episode, bigger than some of the Marvel movies, and they couldn't even do a good job with the CG aspect of the She-Hulk character. It's like, you have returned. Welcome back, Loki.
What a waste of a budget.
Yeah, it's like I think somebody said it was like almost 20,000 or 25 million an episode, and there's like 10 episodes, so it's like they put so much money towards that thing. I don't know the political aspect of it. I don't care about the political aspect of it. I just know that they did a shitty job making this. Like, they put a lot of. I mean, you can obviously tell like the Hulk was CG, but at least it looked good. But in this one, like, she looks so out of place. She's brighter than everything.
So that's $20 million for one episode for that? And it looks like shit?
Yeah.
Well, Game of Thrones, each episode was about $6 million, and look at how amazing that was.
Right. Well, that's what everybody's bitching about. It's like the movies. The movies, they put like 30 million in certain movies, and they looked really good. But then they put that much into an episode, an hour-long episode of She-Hulk, and then it looks like shit. It looks like they just pulled the CG character out of the 90s. Like, what the fuck is this? You put this much money and this is what you give us? Like, what is this?
I think all of that budget is just going to the actors.
Something. Have you ever heard of The Incredibles? Yes. Why wouldn't I have heard of that? I've got kids. Of course I've heard of that.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Multiverse of Madness. I love Multiverse of Madness. That is... And that movie gets a lot of hate, which I don't understand why. Like, people are hating on that movie. They either really, really love it, like I do, or they don't like it at all, and they badmouth it. And it's like, why? I love that movie. I thought it was good. Some of the stuff I heard is because they were upset that Scarlet Witch wasn't as powerful as they should have made her. But it's like, if she was just full-on strength fucking Scarlet Witch, the movie would have been over in the beginning. You don't want that. that doesn't make a good movie. Dead Cry, they tried making James Bond gay, but luckily fans saved him from that mistake. Who tried making James Bond gay? What? Let's see what I'm saying. Like, what? Who tried doing what? Like, why is that a thing? What I get upset with is, like, I do not care whether the character's straight, gay, bi, pan, A, whatever the fuck, how many letters in the alphabet they are. I don't care. Create your own fucking character. Quit stealing characters that are already got a background, that already were created and made by somebody who no longer is alive, which is disrespectful in my eyes. Quit stealing characters that are already a thing and changing their background to make certain groups happy. Be creative. Create your own fucking awesome character and do whatever the fuck you want with them at that point. But leave the characters that are already created and have a history the fuck alone. Like,
Right.
it is so stupid. Like, oh, we want to make Little Mermaid a different nationality to make certain people happy. Those people weren't even happy with that. They weren't even happy.
I wasn't. It ruined my childhood.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's like even the black community was like, "Why the fuck are you doing that? We don't need Little Mermaid to be black. Why the fuck are we doing this? Why? No one asked for that. Quit trying to appease us by changing characters we grew up with. Stop doing that." In my eyes, when you have to change a character to appease certain groups, that to me is already racist and sexist and all sorts of stupid shit in its own. It's like, if you don't think the character is good for what they were already, then you yourself are guilty for trying to change people and make them different. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, they don't need to, and that's so stupid. No one asked anyone to do that. It's just big movie corporates like, we're going to make lots of money from this certain group of people just if we do this. It's like, why? Imagine if they did that to Milan, right? That's an Asian cultured film right there. That's a lovely movie. And why? Because that's what they created that character around. Imagine if they changed that character to being something else because they want to appease a certain group. Why? Don't do that. Yeah, the race-bending characters based on... There's plenty of characters. There's new ones that are being created based on certain cultures, and they're good. Like the Princess and the Frog, right? That's a black princess right there. That's a black Disney character, and it's a good one. And you see the culture, you see all the cool stuff of the area, the swamp, like the bayou, like you get to see all that cool stuff. And they didn't have to bend or change anything to create that character. It's its own character. That's what you should do. But when you're creating or you're stealing characters and changing them around because you're lazy, you don't want to create something fucking else, then what the hell? Mona. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Mona. Hawaiian. You got the Hawaiian culture. You know, you can create good movies based on culture by creating new characters and stories based on that culture and nationality. There's nothing wrong with that. No one's getting pissed off about it. But when you, like I said, when you take characters like Wolverine, who already exist, and you want to change them around to make certain groups of people happy, don't do that. Then you're pissing off a lot of other people who grew up with that character. You're pissing more people off than you're making anyone happy when you do that shit. Right, it's so dumb. I hate that they have to sexualize a character and then think that they have to have some sort of sexual orientation in their background. It has nothing to do with the fucking movie, but it's there because we want to have it there. Why? Why? So stupid.
Yeah,
Especially-
I don't understand why.
Especially when you know some of these movies are going to be watched by kids. All you're doing is making it weird and confusing on children. It's like, why is this a thing, Dad? I don't know, because they want to force feed it down our fucking throats because they think it's important to the story somehow. I thought he's just trying to kill the guy that's killing gods. Yeah, that's the story of the movie. That's a good story. But why do I gotta know his sexual stance? Because they want you to. It has nothing to do with anything. Just they want you to. The whole social justice crap that's getting shoved down our throats. It's getting out of hand. It's like it's insane. It's like they tell people all the time, be who you want to be the person you are. Okay, cool, but I can't do that because I'm judged on that. I gotta wearing like these scrub pants. They're like old nurse pants or something that I got from my mother-in-law, and they're long and baggy, and it's hot in here, so I had to roll them up. Yeah, the so-called woke crowd, social justice warriors, like, it's out of hand. It's like people nowadays believe everything that's in the media. People just assume the worst of people nowadays. It's sad. That's why I miss the early 2000s, the 90s. Social media wasn't as big. See, I do like it. I did watch Peacekeeper. I actually liked Peacekeeper. Because Peacemaker, sorry, not Peacekeeper, Peacemaker, because he's old-fashioned in the way he thinks, but he's trying to, like, accept, like, certain things. He's like, oh, you're gay? Yeah, I mean, that's cool. I mean, I'm not, but that's cool. Like, that's nothing wrong to say that, yet somebody is going to probably find a way to fucking twist that and make that sound horrible. It's just like nowadays, a lot of people think that if you're straight, all of a sudden that magically means you're a homophobe. It's like, what? We live in a society. We live in a society.
Damn. Well, that's a shitty way for a pool party to end.
What's that?
Oh, I'm just looking at something and they're like, hey, and then like a news story popped up. A couple was arrested after a pool fell into a sinkhole, killing a guy.
What's your favorite scary movie? What's your favorite scary movie?
A favorite horror movie? I really like the Halloween movies.
Some of them. I like the older ones.
Not really horror movies though. They're just kind of a guy
or
running
slasher.
around.
Yeah, just slasher flick. Hey, some people are sensitive. Some people are really scared of like little things, like little jumps and stuff. Yeah, I feel you, Zaxel. Like I said, I feel like I can't have an opinion, and if I do have it, well, I can. Like, everybody can have an opinion. I mean, it's like assholes. We
You
all
can
have
have
one.
an opinion.
Right.
If you say it, everybody's
It's
like,
just, yeah, everybody gets angry for hearing your side of things. It's like you're instantly labeled wrong and all sorts of bad things for having a slightly different belief or opinion. But yet, here we are trying to push other people's beliefs, like, and trying to make everybody feel validated. It's like, why the fuck is this important?
Maybe it's.
Imagine how
happening
much
to-
hate I would be if I would get if I just ran outside and it's like, I'm white, straight, and I'm proud. Imagine all the hate I would get. Like, what if somebody else did that? They were like, "You go, girl. You go, girl." But if I do it as a male, I'm white, cis male, and I'm proud. The fact I have to say sis is fucking stupid. But hey!
Sis.
Oh,
Oh,
my
what's up,
God.
Red?
Oh, Red's here.
Come in at
She
the
just
perfect
snuck up in
time.
here.
So now that
Black
Red's
Lives
here, is
Matter.
it time for cringe?
No.
She came in here for the cringe. I knew it.
Here for cringe.
Oh,
Why else would they
God.
come?
I should do what as the Joker? That
Hello.
yelling in my yard. I'm white, cis male, and I'm proud.
Yeah, and maybe people won't touch you then.
Like, that guy's fucking nuts. He just said that out loud, and he's not afraid of what happens. Par Red's cringe fetish is now
Par's-
confirmed. Oh God, no.
Hara's betraying me.
She's betraying you?
I feel betrayed.
Oh, Red, you know you're loved here. I just don't know why you love cringe so much.
No.
Well, she just got this weird obsession with
No.
cringe.
Pain.
Pain? All over. I just feel it. It's
All over.
Ow. Ow.
I'm
ow.
dying.
Air touches me. It just pain.
I blew away in the wind.
It's like, did you
Ow.
hear that? Ow. She shit herself and it hurt. Like, that's how much pain she's in.
Ow.
I tooted a little and my leg hurts. William Dafoe. Oh man, I wish I could do a William Dafoe. I like his voice.
Me too.
I can't do the green. I can't, to be honest with you, I can't pull that from my memory bank in my head, what that actually sounds like. I know that I've seen that scene impersonated a lot where he's like, what's his main character's name? Or the Green Goblin's other character's name? He's like, he's on sabbatical, honey.
That wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a weird way of saying that too. He's like, he's on sabbatical. Oh yeah, Norman Osborn. Norman's on sabbatical.
Oh no, man.
But the contract, you know, unable to
Don't worry, Red. We still love you despite you liking cringe.
Oh my God.
She's just realized and accepted herself. See, that's the only thing we need
No.
to do is accept ourselves. Fuck what other people accept. I said that to my wife earlier. I was like, I don't know why people seek validation. You need to seek that in yourself. If you can choose to accept yourself in the way you choose to see yourself, who gives a fuck how others judge you? Live your life the way you want to live it. Why are we worried about what everyone else thinks? There's dickheads and assholes everywhere. You're not going to change minds of dickheads and assholes. So I don't know why we fight so hard and annoy the fuck out of others.
Red needs a hug.
No self-acceptance arc. Ah! Red, it's okay to like cringe. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's your cup of tea. And you've made bed with that, and that's fine. That's fine. You can accept that. You don't need validation to like cringe. Okay?
No.
We love you for who you are, not for what you
Zelda,
like.
no.
I would love to see William Dafoe play as the Joker. I don't think it'll ever be happening, and that's definitely not something that I'm proud to say, but yeah, he would be the perfect Joker. I mean, he's already got a fucked up, crazy, big-ass smile. His face, he's got a pointy nose. They would just have to, like, extend his chin a little bit, and yeah, it would be great.
Be perfect. Yeah.
Imagine in the comic. I would imagine him in the comic if that were to happen.
I'm pretty sure Joker or William Dafoe would have been a great Joker, but unfortunately, he's already in the DC film as Aquaman's like trainer or whatever the hell his name is, or whatever he is. Dickheads and assholes sounds like date night with the Kardashians. You really have a hate for those Kardashians, don't you? Christopher, I feel like Christopher at least once per stream, maybe twice per stream, he'll mention the Kardashians in some way, shape, or form. It's like, wow, you really got a spot for them, huh? What celebrity do you really not like, Red?
I don't know. I've never thought about it.
You don't know?
No, I don't.
Any you can think of that just you don't like in general?
Amber Heard, but I don't
Well-
think she's a celebrity anymore.
Well, she's definitely a celebrity. Doesn't mean a good one.
Yeah, I don't like her.
I don't think anybody likes her.
Yeah.
I mean, especially recently, yeah. I didn't like her in the past, before all this shit. I just never cared for her as an actor. I just thought she was just kind of, eh.
Yeah.
But yeah, after all
I
the
think
bullshit,
people don't like her too much.
yeah, after all the bullshit and all that stuff was revealed, and yeah, fuck her even more. But
Yeah.
didn't the Kardashians form a church for them? I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't follow along in enough in like Richie Rich, like I don't even know why the Kardashians are famous. Like I don't know anything about them because I just don't care enough. Like, are they movie stars? Are they just rich and they somehow can afford a camera crew to follow them around? Like, why the fuck are they who they are? I don't. Well, I know the Kardashians are famous. That's right. I forgot about their dad. Or am I thinking of someone else? Is it the Kardashians that are related to Jennifer? Or the one that transitioned? Who's the kids of that? Is that the
I know one of them
Kardashians?
transitioned. Yeah, I thought so.
Because he was like a swimmer. He was like a Olympic swimmer. And then they transitioned. I don't remember. That's how much I don't care about these things.
Oh, I see.
What?
Their fame exploded because Kim Kardashian had an infamous sex tape with R&B singer Ray J.
Oh, so their whole
And that's
family
kinda how
became
the whole
famous
family became
because
famous
of a
because of
porn
that.
tape, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Kind of like Paris Hilton. Because I didn't know who Paris Hilton was when I was younger, and then I seen her in like a couple, like she had a reality TV show with another ditzy ass blonde.
Weren't they like child stars or something at first?
No.
And then they just
No,
became like.
you know what? I don't know. I just know that they were a Richie Rich family. I think it was
So, like,
her and a friend or a
they went
sister. I
like,
can't
right-
remember. And they put them on a farm, like a poor, like hard-working farm. And they followed Kim or not Kim, Paris, and then whoever the fuck was else with them, as they struggled with real-world problems. And yeah, but I don't know. I think I think they were already rich because she's got a brother that's rich for certain reasons, and I think he's into like fashion and shit. And yeah, I don't know. All I know is that Paris Hilton eventually did some porn stuff. I don't know if it was older or newer after the show. And then somehow she got an acting career, which she sucks. Like, the best movie she was in was the one where she died. what was that movie? I think it's like Wax House or something like that, or House of Wax. I believe it's called House of Wax, and she got a spear through the face. This is why I thank my parents for raising me right, not pampering me. No, yeah, exactly.
Also, I think the trans person you were talking about is Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, that's right, the Jenners. Okay, yeah, definitely mixing them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'll just say they're the same people. They're related.
Yeah. In our eyes, they're all the same. They're all related.
They're all the same.
Preppy, Richie Rich. Think their problems are bigger than they are. It's like their biggest crisis is like how many cubes of sugar to put in their fucking tea.
Where's my dog?
Has anybody seen Flu Flu? Oh my god, I can't find my Flu Flu. Oh, I left him in my $10 million purse. My bad. Oh, I shit in here.
Well, there's a. What is it? I think it's like a South Park episode.
What?
I think they make fun of Paris Hilton in it.
Oh man, I wouldn't put it past them. They make fun of almost every person in that show. Yeah, I think it was with Raph. I think we were talking about how we were like watching like old things, and it was like, man, this would never fly today, all because of the pampered,
We were
shitty,
talking about
like Ren and Stimpy and shit. Yeah, the old school Beavis and Butthead.
That just
Like,
would not fly today.
None of that would fly today because people are so fucking anal about dumb things. It's just so dumb. I'm surprised shit like fucking Rick and Morty are around.
It's
like,
everywhere. Can't
Fucking Rick be like,
get
no
away
one
from
cares that you're gay, Rick, Jerry. Go fucking away.
But Rick and Morty's freaking hilarious.
It is. Oh, Rick! Oh, what are you doing, man? I'm trying to kill your dad. I can't do a Rick. I wish I could do a Rick. That'd be nice. Oh, jeez! Rick and Morty kind of fell into inconsistency. Yeah, but all shows like that kind of do that. Family Guy. Like, there was technically, I guess there's a story behind Family Guy, but none of the shows really tie together. I mean,
That's
it's...
a really defined story in Rick and Morty.
Yeah, it's just, you know, two dudes whose world were blown up, and you don't know who's the real Rick and Morty really anymore. The show is so convoluted. It's not even about that anymore. It's just more about the crazy bullshit that the two characters get themselves into, and that's about it. I mean, the family they live with aren't even their real family. It's not even their universe's family. They escaped theirs. Their actual family are dead. They just killed themselves and took over that life because it was the closest.
In the first season.
Huh?
I think that all happened in the first season. Like,
Yeah, in the first season, like I think it was the first episode, the world was about to be destroyed. So Rick created a portal to another universe. They were trying to search for another world that's very similar to their own. And when they did, they killed themselves, their copied selves, and just lived those lives. So it's not even like the real family that they're with. All their family really died, and so they just took over another Rick and Morty's lives. But it's gotten so confusing, like you don't know if Morty's really Morty, like he's probably been murdered and replaced a million times. You don't know what copy of Rick and Morty you're probably following. There was that one episode, I think it's one of the newer episodes, where all the Rick and Mortys and the Rick and Morty families were killing each other, and they were all copies and clones of each other, and no one knew who was the real one anymore at that point. like because they were all created to think that they were the real ones, so everybody just like started killing each other. The decoys, yeah. Oh, that's a decoy. Yeah, that was the decoy one. They were all clones and stuff because Rick and Morty, or Rick created decoys to send like some assassins off their tail, but then he created the decoys to think that they were the real ones, and then that they created decoys, and all the decoys created decoys, so it just got so fucking confusing, like who's who anymore. Ed and Eddie was the greatest cartoon of all time. It was. It was all right. It was okay to watch here and there when you were bored. Shut up, Ed. I want donuts. Actually, if you put the square root on an apple, you'll get 2 apples. You're such a nerd, Ed. My brain feels squishy after hearing that Rick and Morty trivia. Yeah, it gets really confusing, that show. But like I said, you don't watch it for the story, because if you do, you're going to be so lost because the story falls apart. You just watch for the shenanigans and the funny shit that happens in it. You made it as fast as you could. Well, the stream's done. Bye. I'm just kidding. Erica, you're too quiet. Erica, I mean Redica. Red! Oh my god!
What?
Well, I don't know what's happening. I'm dead.
I'm sorry, I was getting a drink.
How dare you get a drink all quietly and weird.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, you better be sorry. Dang it.
Darn it.
Gosh darn it. Redica. Yeah, she's our Erica when Erica's not around, which is a lot, so there's that.
Yeah.
Erica.
I knew it was gonna come up. I knew it.
Yeah, I don't remember, Christopher. It's been too long now. My brain forgot it. My brain likes to
Is
delete
there
a lot of
a-
information to hold, brain cells. Red and Erica fusion. Redica. Yep. She's 2 people in 1. I have been in your last streams in case you can't remember me. I know who you are. I remember you. I remember your name popping up in those last few streams. I remember. No worries. Don't ask me if I remember the conversations we have. Probably won't remember those. But I remember your username.
Because I don't.
Yeah. So yeah. We're just hanging out, chilling out, talking, chit-chatting about things, stuff, life. Jimmy Dean's breakfast bowls are good. I've had like a couple of them. They're pretty good. They're not too bad. The breakfast bowls and stuff, yeah. Trust me, I will be here for a while. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I'd be stuck in your head. Yeah. Who's Sir Boring? I don't know, but I remember the name. No, I'm just kidding. What do breakfast bowls taste like? Well, that's an easy question, Par. You see, if you take a breakfast and a bowl, and you put the breakfast in a bowl, you've created a breakfast bowl, and it tastes like breakfast in a bowl. You're welcome. I just hear Zelda. Huh? What? Par. All right, Christopher. You have a good night, bud. Actually, where the fuck is my phone? Oh, it's still in my back pocket. I didn't even realize I was sitting on my phone still. My butt is cooled down a lot more now that the phone's not in my ass. gotta bounce as well. Gotta farm my sniper achievement in TF2, huh? People still play that game? I thought like the bots ruined it or some shit.
I heard that they were fixing it. Thank God.
For like the last 3 years, I heard they were fixing it. Any moment now, I got my fingers crossed. They're now fused together, but they're still crossed.
We're hoping. Maybe you don't have
Oh, no, not this. No! Macho, why'd you have to do this to me? No! I got that. I used to watch a lot of WWE in the day, back when Rusev was wrestling, and I got that a lot from my friends. One of my best friends would say that all the time. It's like, hey, look, it's Dead Cry, or it's Clyde. He's sitting there wrestling. I'm like, fuck you, I'm not Russian. Rusev. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. God damn it. I got that a lot. I probably got a stocky body too. Just like, I could probably be Rusev for Halloween and people would know who I'm trying to be. Well, I don't know. I don't know if Rusev is as popular. He's not really in wrestling anymore, is he? At least not in WWE. Okay, Erica, we told your ass to get in here and you ignored us. What kind of friend are you?
I'm weird, dummy.
Oh, hi. Erica. See, now I can do that again.
No.
Red was making a piss poor, Erica, so.
I spilled my drink. Erica, I spilled it.
Did you at least try to jump over it? That sounds like an Erica thing to do.
What?
Do you jump over drinks, Erica?
I don't even. This is not the kind of conversation I have with you right now.
Why? Do you jump over a lot of drinks?
No.
Every day is Rusev Day. So, why'd you ignore me earlier, Erica?
I didn't.
Yeah, you totally did.
I didn't see anything, and I was hanging out with my mom.
Oh, so aren't you part of the generation that is like fused with your phone?
Yeah.
So you ignored me.
Fucking get
So you ignored me then.
No, I didn't have my phone with me.
Wait, you said you were fused with it. You're lying to me now.
No, I'm so okay. I mean, it's that thing. They're not making sense.
Aw, poor Erica.
Poor Erica. Would you rather the Erica or Erica?
How about just Erica?
No, I gave you two options. I didn't say just Erica. That's no. It's not what I said.
Or.
Have I put my microphone in my throat for the quality yet? No. I don't want to give you too much quality, because then you guys would fall in love with me, and I don't want that. So.
Oh yeah, totally.
It's like, wow, listen to that quality throating of that microphone.
That's real professional.
Yeah. Personal? What do you mean personal?
I said professional.
Oh, professional. Yeah, I shove microphones in my throat all the fucking time to get good at it. It's like, what other reasons are you doing that for? Nothing. I'm not. What are you talking about? I don't get it. What are you saying? America! And I'm back, and then I leaves. Okay, Spar. So no mic deep throat? No. No microphone deep throating. Sorry. Throw his phone on the floor.
That guy, I was watching a show, and the Shark Week commercial came on, and it jump scared me, and I almost cried. Oh no.
Erica, it's okay. No sharks can get you. I'm just gonna let you know that. Okay, you are safe. You are fine.
But it was scary.
It's so scary.
It's not like I'm really stoned. I'm sorry.
I couldn't tell.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. So glad you can't tell and stuff. I'm so happy about that. Did you like pass the fuck out last time?
Wait,
last
what
time,
was
last
last
time you joined
time?
us, you were pretty fucking high too.
Really?
And, yeah.
I
And
don't
then,
even remember.
yeah,
Oh,
Red was in here and we were talking, and then all of a sudden Red's like, "Did I cry?" And I was like, "What?" She goes, "Erica's gone." I'm like, "God damn it!"
I don't remember.
We were just bitching about how she never says bye, and then she just fucks off.
I don't remember that.
Well, that you were super high, but even when you're not high, you do that, so it's a pretty normal thing for Erica to do.
Yeah, that's like my signature move.
It literally just moves, gone. Her signature move is to fuck off without saying anything, and then somebody will be like, "Hey, Erica, oh god
It's
damn
like
it."
Batman.
Yeah, Batman, we need to figure out the crime scene. I'll do that later. Okay, but really, you need... Where the fuck... God damn it, I wasn't done talking!
Yeah, that's me.
Uh-huh. Alright, Macho, you have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Machi me sama.
I am Macho Man Randy Savage. I can't do that
What
voice
the
anymore.
fuck?
Though. Dead Cry, replace the Discord link. I can't. I gotta... Did I not delete that yet?
No.
Oh my god, what the fuck is up with me?
No, man,
Oh, it's in the description. Okay, I need to change the description.
You need to. Yeah.
What is this new YouTube update? This is so weird.
You need to.
I gotta edit the video and destroy that Discord link. Hold on, I'm going to edit the video. Discord link. Join my Discord. No, you can't join my Discord. My Discord's grounded. It's grounded. Save. There. Should be good now. All right, there we go.
Exclude members.
Yeah, there. It's done. It's the fixed. We got it. We got it fixed. It's good. It's goodo. Good. You're gonna appear out of nowhere behind me. That wouldn't be the first. A lot of people just jump up from behind me. Ha ha! Got your ass. like a true vengeance. You feel that? That's your butt cheek in my hand. Oh, let go.
No.
What are you doing with my butt cheek? Erica!
Erica.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is. Okay. Make sure you're still breathing. It's because we care, okay? We care. We love our Erica. We want to make sure that, you know, you're not, like, tripping over baby gates and breaking your little neck or something.
I feel like our Discord is like another version of The Office.
What's that? What? Why?
I don't know. You kind of remind me of Michael Scott.
No, I won't lie. I've never really watched that show.
Oh my god.
I don't even watch it.
You're like Dwight and Michael.
Are those the coolest characters in the show?
They're the funniest, yeah.
Good goddamn straight. Cool. That's me then,
Excellent.
I guess. I
Dwight,
guess.
you great slut.
Oh yeah. So what big plans you got this weekend, Erica?
I think I'm going to the affair.
Oh. Kind of fair are you going to? Like a carnival? Like what
No.
Art
It's
fair?
like 10 minutes away from where the Windsor Fair.
I don't know what that is.
No, it's like. Oh. It's,
I think we
can you
broke her.
guys let me talk?
I don't think anybody's stopping you.
Oh, true. It's just like a county fair.
Yeah, so like a carnival of some sort.
Yeah, carnival.
Yeah, you got little rides, maybe some like, little shitty rigged games.
Yeah, but the food is gonna be the best. So
You had your fill of going somewhere last weekend. As long as you enjoyed yourself, that's about it.
come here, Layla. Layla.
Yeah, our we have a fair that's starting
Layla.
maybe the end of next month
Come here, Layla.
that we kind of want to go to.
Come here.
It'd be nice if they had some cool events.
They're so cool.
Sometimes they have like demolition derbies, live
Oh,
concerts.
yeah, we have a fair like that.
Yeah, there's gonna
happens,
be a concert at the one I'm going to. I
I
think.
think at the end of September, like end of August, start of September, as she went to his place. And they got like concert,
Yeah.
demo derbies. I love
Makes me
watching
sad.
demo derbies.
Because I
haven't-
feel like
haven't-
one day
Mhm.
fairs are gonna be something that are so rare, and I,
I
don't
mean,
want them to be.
The one that we have is only once a year. I mean, it's already kind of.
Damn.
I mean, I'm sure if you traveled around, you'd go to a bunch of different fairs. I mean, I'm constantly seeing fair, like semi trucks and stuff pulling like fair equipment or the rides.
No,
and
but
stuff.
I'm saying like over time, it's gonna be something that's like less common.
Yeah, I wonder why. Race
Okay,
would be-
sorry.
What? What are you apologizing for?
Sorry.
Sorry, I brought that up. Didn't mean to hurt your feelings. My bad. What the fuck?
Fucking Gen Z.
No, yeah. Well, you know what? I was kind of thinking that. Like fucking Gen Zs that's stuck to their screens, not wanting to move, afraid of going outside. They blame COVID right now, but it'll be like mosquitoes tomorrow or some shit.
Yeah.
It'll be something. It makes them feel sad. Their feelings matter more than anybody else's feelings. Actually, speaking of my workplace, I said this morning to whoever was there, but this morning or a couple days ago at work, they made us watch this video that the workplace, like the higher ups and stuff, made, and they had this woman. She was like 23, 24. And she's saying that she just recently joined the workforce, and that right now, currently, there are about 3 to 4 generations of people working together, and obviously the Gen Z are the youngest of them. And they're talking about how we need to be more accepting of the Gen Z generation and understand how connected and how digital they are compared to the other generations. That they're not as like personal, or not personal, but they're not as like comfortable physically talking to people as they are like online and shit and blah blah blah, and that we need to shape our work environment around their needs, which is so fucking stupid. It's like, what? Why do we gotta base our shit around your needs? Like, why about my needs? What the fuck? Yeah, it's just so awkward. Like, I get part of it because like some of the older Gen Zs that are starting the workforce now, like they're just coming out of the COVID bullshit, you know what I mean? Like they were quarantined for 2-3 years in the beginning of their adult life, and so they went to college and school virtually. You know, some jobs they work from home. Like I can get behind that, but then now that, you know, COVID's starting to, well, it's not really dying down, but people are not as scared of it anymore, and you know, there's fixes and workarounds. Like they're coming out of their hidey holes, and we're supposed to adjust to them because they're scared of the world. like it's just weird. Like, so we gotta adjust our work environment to be more accepting of Gen Z. It's like, no one gives a shit that you're Gen Z. Just stop the whining and we don't care. Like, it was such an awkward video. I mean, the video was way more than that, but oh my god. That video was so politically agended. Like, it was, oh my god, it was annoying to watch. Glad there was free pizza, though.
Yummy. Is Red passed out?
No, Red's not passed out. She'll stay up all day. She's probably busy, but she's not passed out. Just don't go into the deadlight. Who knows? It might be Pennywise. Random key clicks. Yeah, that's Wrath.
A Pennywise?
Me? No, I don't really practice Pennywise or mess with that one. I mean, I probably could if I put enough. Like I said, I don't consider myself an impressionist. There's probably lots of voices I could do if I tried, but I just that's not really something that I've been interested in. There's only been a couple voices I really wanted to do that I work on, and that's about it. Twinkies or zebra cakes? Zebra cakes. I like zebra cakes. Twinkies are okay, but zebra cakes have like a frosting to them, so I like zebra cakes. What about you, Erica? You like Twinkies or zebra cakes more?
Ooh, I think zebra cakes.
Yeah. See, we agree on something. Look at that. What about you, Wrath?
Oh, both are good.
What?
Twinkies or zebra cakes?
Twinkies.
Cosmic brownies or zebra cake? Cosmic brownies.
Oh yeah, brownies
Cosmic
for
brownies.
sure.
Yeah, cosmic brownies. My wife hates the way I eat cosmic brownies. I'll pick all the hard chocolate coated candies off them first, and then I'll eat the
Oh my
brownie.
god, me too.
Yeah. My wife, Nema, just gets so angry. Like, last time I ate a cosmic brownie, I was on lunch a couple weeks ago at work, and I was just picking off all the hard candy, chocolate candy on it, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm eating my brownie."
I genuinely feel like it's an OCD thing with me.
Right. Like, oh, I think so too, because I highly have OCD
I
as
can't
well.
eat it
Certain
any other
things
way.
have to be, yeah. I have to do it I do like she gets mad at me like with sub sandwiches, for example. Like when you go to Subway, they cut your sandwich in half. I eat the rounded end first, not the cut end. And she's like, "Why are you doing that?" I'm like, "I'm getting the worst part of the sandwich first." She's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Because then it evens out the sandwich and then it's goodness on both sides." It's like, if I eat all the good part and I'm left with this piece of shit fucking round bread, like I get sad. I gotta eat that part first, so then I'm happy with what's left. Yeah, she thinks I'm weird. She's like, "I just eat it and call it good." I'm like, no, I'm very, very anal about certain things. I had a stepbrother, who would absolutely not eat any food that would touch another food item. Like, he wouldn't eat it at all. Like, if his potatoes somehow touched, like, a piece of chicken, those two parts of that chicken would never be in his mouth. He wouldn't eat them. It would be so weird. It's like, "Why aren't you eating that chicken leg?" It touched my potatoes. So what? Chicken and potatoes are awesome. Like, I'll buy chicken tenders and get potatoes and gravy and fucking dip my chicken in my potatoes and gravy.
Oh my god, stop,
It
that
is
sounds so good.
So fucking delicious. It's awesome.
Oh my god, I literally catcall my food.
What?
I catcall my food.
Okay.
Like every time someone talks about it, I'm like, oh my god, fuck, that would be so good.
Red likes doo-doo sandwiches.
I do not.
She does.
Liar.
It's their favorite
No.
crap sandwiches.
No.
You told us.
No. You liar.
Oh my god, Red, you know what your voice reminds me of when you talk like that? Like we're
What?
all just kittens and you're just like
A
baby talking
a
us.
nervous cat just kind of like hiding behind like a basket somewhere. Hi. Let's go laughing. Hi.
It's so cute.
Oatmeal cream pies or frosted flakes?
Frosted Flakes.
Well,
Okay.
one, those are two way different food items. I love
Yeah.
oatmeal cream pies. No,
I
here's
love
a
both.
better question. Oatmeal cream pies or fudge rounds?
I don't know what those are.
Oatmeal cream pie.
What?
I know what those are.
No. I mean, I like oatmeal cream pies, don't get me wrong. Look at the stream. Look at the
I-
stream. I have them right here. Look at their...
I know.
But listen, I've never had them, and I don't like things when they're too chocolatey. So
Okay. Okay. Erica? You and I
sorry,
need you and
like,
I...
I'm a
No.
woman. Sorry, I'm a woman.
Well, that doesn't excuse anything. Okay, this is 2022. That doesn't mean shit to me.
Oh, I forgot that part.
I mean, what?
Forgot that part.
If you're so upset, since you're female, you can go make a TikTok video and you'll probably get lots of views.
Oh my god, no. No.
Go be one of those TikTok women who bitch about things and people, I don't know, pander to them. I don't know. Thin Mints.
Oreos.
Thin Mints.
Oreos.
I'm not a
Shut up.
I don't like cookies.
Oreos.
I don't like cookies.
Shut up. Oreos.
I've never heard of shut up Oreos.
Or I'm gonna get that tattoo. Oh, it's like 11.
What's 11?
Shut up, Oreos.
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
You're gonna be
my
telling
God,
somebody you
okay.
go to the
I'm
store.
gonna
Can you give me
knock
some
on the
shut up
door."
Oreos? Person's gonna be so confused, but like, are you telling me to shut up, or are you telling me to get the? Are they called shut up Oreos now? Man, this is weird.
Oh my god, my cat is fucking with me.
Kitty kitty.
He just punched me. I thought it was a spider.
It's because when we were talking about dipping tenders in potatoes and gravy, you did a cat call, remember? And the call was the
Oh
cat was like,
yeah.
cat's like, oh, I'm being called. She's so high, she thinks it's her cat, but it's like a sock or something.
I'm big.
It's a sock folded into another sock, so she don't lose it.
No, it's walking.
Your sock's walking?
Not my cat.
She's got walking socks?
No, my cat.
That's not what she said. She said that it's walking. Her socks that are in
Shut up.
What?
Shut up, Oreos?
No.
I love fucking with people who's high and drunk. It's so fun. It's so fun.
I
Gina, that's kind of fucked up.
What's kind of fucked up?
Oh, he's leaning on me.
That cat is probably so scared right now. You're so cute, I could just eat you.
He's screaming, headbutting me.
Dairy Queen or McDonald's? Like Dairy Queen or McDonald's as in like
McDonald's.
what? The restaurant or...
McDonald's.
I haven't been to Dairy Queen enough to know. They don't sell actual food items, do they? Or is it...
Yeah, they do.
They do? Yeah, see, I haven't had an actual food item from Dairy Queen.
You hear my kitty?
I've had a the Reese's one of their ice cream cup things, but
Awhile now.
sadly you don't have a Dairy Queen. I'm sure you have better ice cream places though that serve food. It's probably the same.
I'll take Dairy Queen. At least their ice cream machine actually works.
That'd be pretty shitty. You go to a Dairy Queen and they're mostly known for ice cream and their shit don't work.
Oh my god, that'd be horrible.
We don't have any ice cream, but we do have some burgers that Joe's kind of flipping in the background multiple times because no one's really buying the burgers, so it's the same burger being flipped over and over and over again. We can put that on the sub for you.
We were waiting until someone bought it, and you're
Yeah.
here. Do you want it?
He's been flipping that same burger for the last 2 days. He's not left. He's got so much overtime.
Can you hear my cat?
A little bit.
No.
I thought I heard something weird. Are you choking your cat?
Please. Oh.
What?
He's my baby.
Dead Cry's got the amazing beard game. Yeah, the wife likes the beard.
Freddy's so cute.
Show me pictures, please. I need to see.
Okay.
She needs cat pictures.
I need cat pics. Show me the cat.
Pictures?
You just, yeah, did you read the stuff, Erica, that we're getting ourselves a Great Dane?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, Nema really wanted another dog. I was super against it, but I love her so much, I still got her the dog. We went and got ourselves a Great Dane. We're waiting for it to get its shots and all that stuff. We pick it up on the 31st. I think it's a Saturday. Yes. No, that's a Sunday.
Yeah.
So yeah. So on Sunday, the 31st. Guy said Friday the 30th, but that's not even a thing. That's the 29th is on a Friday. So maybe the 30th. I'll have to call the guy and see. But either way, that weekend. You wish you can grow an awesome beard like that. I know. I mean, look at the godly beard.
Did you see him, Red?
I did. You're so cute.
I haven't been able to trim this and make this line a little more pronounced. I usually don't like the fuzziness right here, but I gotta trim it a little bit to straighten it back up.
And when he gets mad at her, he doesn't even meow, he just squeaks at her. He's like,
It's because you choked your cat too many times.
I'm gonna choke you out.
Hey, what's up, Jarvis, Joker fan? How you doing, bud?
Accident. Hello, help, help. Okay.
Do I know what a Zippo is? Of course I know what a Zippo is. I'm old enough to know what a
swear.
Zippo is.
I become schizophrenic when I'm high.
Oh my
I
god.
really do.
I think you're schizophrenic without being high.
No.
You're just not aware of it.
No, I'm not. Don't use it. You're such a gaslighter.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a Zippo. Can't light
Dad,
anything.
I'm too young. What's a Zippo?
You don't know what a
I don't
Zippo
know.
is? Really?
No. I
Zippo
don't.
is a fancy. It's a flip lighter. It's a brand of lighter. It's a flip lighter. So like it's like it looks like a square and it has that flip lid on it. And then
Oh
it's got a
shit, I
piece.
know what these are. Okay.
Yeah, those are called zippos.
I never knew. Oh my god.
What is your favorite thing to do? My favorite thing to do? I have multiple favorite things to do. I can't really choose from one. One of them is playing video games, of course, because I'm a millennial. I grew up with the cooler game systems.
Shut up.
Shut up! You know, we played games that didn't rob us back in the days. unlike Erica over here getting robbed with Fortnite.
No, I don't even play that anymore.
You spent your $1,000 and now you're bored of it?
No. Shut up. Stop exposing me like that.
Wow, Erica, wow.
Weren't you like a year ago or so bragging about how you spent like $300 or $500 on fucking Fortnite
That
for
was
skins
so
and shit?
long ago.
Yeah, but that was like,
was
what?
so long ago.
I couldn't justify that at all. Holy fuck.
It was
It's
so
free to
worth
play,
it, though.
though. It doesn't matter. If you spend
It's worth it.
$500 on a free to play, it's no longer free to play anymore.
No, it was worth it.
It was worth it?
Yeah.
Oh. What was the worth?
I had some funny memories with friends.
I spent that $500 gave me so many funny memories of dances
No, you
and
don't get it.
hats
Whatever, man.
and
Whatever.
you should have seen my backpack. It was so cool.
And you like Warframe. Do not talk to me.
I don't like Warframe. I don't play Warframe.
I like Warframe.
Oh well, Red, don't talk to me then
Wait.
either.
Red, do you spend a bunch of money on Warframe?
Yeah.
No, I had nothing on it.
Well, see,
Fire.
but that's a good thing is that you don't have to spend money on Warframe. You just gotta wait for everything.
My backpack can never expand. I don't have any more room.
Oh, GoldenEye on the 64. Oh, those
That
were
was
the days.
so fun.
That was a
I
fun
like
game.
Smash Bros.
I
on it.
loved playing in the facility with the bathrooms, and we would play the proximity mines only, and it would be, we were playing like my cousin and I would play hide and seek. So, and we would set we were only allowed to set a certain amount of proximity mines, and you won either by the person being found and then getting killed, or the other person won if somebody tripped off the proximity mine and died. Like, it was fun. It was good old games. You remember when Fortnite was cool?
Imagine.
When was that? When was that? When it cost
never
money?
cool.
Because Fortnite wasn't always free to play. It was like a game you had to actually purchase because it was like a defense tower game in the beginning.
Oh my god, they were a tower defense game.
Yeah, it was a tower. It was a tower defense game, and then somewhere along the line, they were like, "We'll allow you to still build towers, but then we made it battle royale, and they took away the battle defense thing,
That's stupid.
and they made it free to play because they seen how good free to play games can make more money than pay games because, well, robbery." You could clearly tell I have a high disdain against games that have microtransactions, especially very predatory microtransactions. That's why I will never play Diablo Immortal. Fuck that. Like, I like the Diablo games, but I will never play that one. The fact that people have actually done the math to max out in that game, you literally have to spend over $150,000 of real money to get orbs and bullshit you can't get otherwise. It's so stupid. And considering that game is very PvP heavy, fuck that. Yeah, back when it first came out. I played Fortnite for a second. My first game I played, I got a victory royale, and I stopped. And
It's the same way.
I played it and I got a victory royale. I was like, well, I'm done with this game. I don't like this. It was too easy. That's because they send you with other noobs in there, and I was just better than the other noobs. Dead Cry, I want to know if it's possible to play with you on anything in a few days. Depends what's in a few days. I work third shift, so I'm not normally home at this time except for on like the weekends. But like I said, this is the last stream that I'm gonna have on a Friday for a while, because after this weekend I'll be working overtime. So Friday nights I'll be working.
He's abandoning us for more money.
Not that I want to. I don't want to. It's fucking mandatory. I wish I could stay home. Fuck that.
Usually overtime is optional.
Nope. It's forced at our workplace, and I guess they've been doing that for the last 3 years. And when I started, they weren't forcing me because I was training. But then they signed me off on the machines I'm working on, and I work on 6 machines. I'm the only one working 6 machines at a time, and it is busy fucking work. Like yesterday, I put in almost 15,000 steps. It was like 14,700 steps, just walking back and forth between my like this big round, they call it a cell, and 3 machines on each side, and I gotta walk in circles basically, feeding the machines and getting them parts and taking the parts and testing the parts and adjusting the parts. Like, it's so much shit. So much shit. It's a lot of work. But it pays really well. It pays decently though.
Sounds like a pain in the ass, but if the money is good.
It's not, so like every individual thing you do is not hard. It's just extremely fucking busy, and it's so it can become very overwhelming to the point where it feels hard. But like the individual things that you do isn't hard. And as long as you're okay enough and smart enough to do some quick maths and adjustments on the machine controllers and the program, you know, that's not hard either. You just need to make sure you don't go the opposite direction and crash the fucking machines. Think, I adjusted that too far in the wrong direction. My bad.
I accidentally overclocked it and it became unstable.
But the kind of games I would say that you would be able to play with me if I do play them is like Destiny 2. I don't play a whole lot of multiplayer games. A lot of multiplayer games nowadays rob you. Like I said, I'm old-fashioned to the point where I feel like if you play a game, you should earn the stuff that you get. But the fact that people could just buy shit and get all the best items right away, fuck that. I don't
like that either.
I don't like that. Yeah, I remember when Call of Duty used to be cool. Nowadays it's a quick money grab. We're gonna release the same version of the same level a million times, just give it a different skin. Sell you the same gun over and over again. It's like the EA games, like sports games. Sports games are garbage. All sports games are garbage. There's not very many games out there that are sports related that don't rob you. It's like, hey, you get NBA 2023? Yeah, I'm getting that one. Even though I spent $1,000 on last year's game to get all the new players, all the this and all that, I'm going to have to start exactly all over on the new one because none of that transfers.
It's not a free game, but that also reminds me of Sims. Pain.
Well, yeah, The Sims, I mean, at least it's content, but it's not like content I feel is worth it. Because they release the same shit over and over again. Yeah. It's like Sims 1 was cool because it was unique, and then they released some expansions. Sims 2 comes out, it's like, oh, it's cool, but then they release the same expansions.
And they don't transfer ever.
Yeah, it's like Sims 3, they release the game, and it's the same expansions. Business, out of town, fucking aliens. Like, they keep adding the same content that they make you buy over and over again to the base game, and you end up spending, I think, like, what, with all the expansions and all the stuff that you have to buy separately with that game right now, you're looking easily at like $400 to $500.
Yep.
Just to collect all the content to that game. So that's why I like praise Destiny so much, because it's like, yeah, Destiny has its monetary factor, but it's usually just small cosmetic things, and it's not very much of it. And a lot of it...
The DLCs actually add new shit to the game.
Right, yeah, the DLCs and expansions add a full-on game to the game, along with activities and strikes, which most of the strikes and all that shit's free to play anyways. So it's like, at least with Destiny, the stuff they add, it doesn't total up. Like, I could say probably over the last 4 or 5 years playing that game, yeah, I've spent a lot on that game. But if you're a new person, you don't have to spend that much. You just buy the last 2 expansions. Usually they have like a deal that you can buy it for like $60, $70, and you got the whole fucking thing that I got. So it's like, eh. Unlike somebody trying to buy all the stuff from Sims, you're still going to spend $400, $500 right now. you want a free multiplayer battle royale game that doesn't rob you, try Totally Accurate Battlegrounds. Yeah, I know of that. My kids really want that game. It's a very silly, funny game. But I think that you could do other things other than battle royale. I think you can set people to fight each other, and you just watch them in their shitty ragdoll mode fight each other. Yeah. Yep. The Totally Accurate 8, or it's tabs.
Tabs.
Yep, tabs. But yeah, my actually Nema has that game. Gotta go. Good night, man. Be safe. All right, Jarvis. Have a good night, man. Bye,
yeah,
everyone.
Like tabs. There's
Bye,
also
Jarvis.
the other game. It's called Oops.
Oh yeah, I heard of that one too.
Epic Fatty Simulator.
Yeah, I heard about that one too.
Not that one.
But yeah, I just think it's funny when, like, there's a difference between expansions and certain DLCs than there is like loot boxes and monetization and time savers. Like, there's a huge difference between those. And like, people give Destiny so much shit. They're like, Destiny, like, you waste so much money over the years playing that game, blah blah blah. And then they mention shit like Final Fantasy 14 and WoW, like how those games are better. And it's like, dude, those games do the exact fucking same thing, except they release content a little less likely, a little less than Destiny does. World of Warcraft's been out, what, since 2004? Still releasing shit? I mean, imagine the amount of money from the person playing that game day one till now, how much they had to spend to keep playing that game.
Well, yeah, I mean, because they have, between having to buy the DLCs, they also have to pay for the subscription.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, same with Final Fantasy 14. In order to get the full experience of the games, you have to pay $15 fucking a month, plus the expansions, plus the price of the game, to play that game. Destiny, no, it's free to play if you don't want to spend anything, and you got quite a bit to do in the free to play version of that game. And if you want story, you buy the story, then you're good. If you want annual shit like the season pass, that's like $30 a year, period. Unlike fucking shit like Fortnite and stuff like that, where they charge you so much money just to have a couple cool things.
It's not worth.
Erica, wake up! Erica! Wake up!
I'm here.
No, you're gonna be gone soon. I know it. I can feel it in my bones.
No.
Start the timer, Red.
Can't do it.
Got it.
She's gonna be like 6 minutes and 27 seconds.
1 second.
Probably.
She goes probably.
1 second,
I have the
2
timer.
seconds.
Like,
Three
do you exit it out yourself, or are you just so quiet and sleeping it just kicks you out by yourself? Like how do you exit it?
I don't really know.
I know that there isn't an AFK
I
channel.
think it closes
Yeah, because
on
usually when
enough
people are
time. Yeah.
AFK for too long, it just moves them to that channel. But I don't know, you just like disappear. You just go.
No, because my phone has that thing where if you don't touch it after a certain time, it turns off. And I think that's when it kicks me.
Destiny, you just sponsor this man.
Cry.
What's up?
How do you do Erica?
How do I do that?
Did I do it right?
You gotta put a little more emphasis on the era. Like, yeah, Erica. Like you're mixing, like a record. Era.
No.
Everyone knows soon enough.
Red, say her name like
What?
that. Do her name like that.
Erica.
I like how you did it with anger. You're like, yours was anger. You're like, Erica.
I'm sorry.
She's angry with you, Erica. I don't know what you did, but Red's mad at you. I I said you, Erica. You're like, Erica.
Erica. This Eric. Ah.
That's hilarious.
Stuck in my
That's
head.
hilarious. What does it mean when this light comes on? It's a fire in the engine. That means like that means you're fucked. That's what that light means. I think I blew something. How can you tell? Oh, this red light came on. Flame in the fucking motor. Oh, shit. But yes, that was a long answer to my question, but or for your question. But yes, if you are wanting to play a game with me, and if I happen to be on like Destiny, sometimes I play it on my PS5, sometimes I play it on the PC. You know, depends on. I guess it doesn't matter. They're both cross-platform now, so if someone's on the PS5, you can play with them on the PC. It doesn't matter, or the Xbox.
Oh, and Dad, there's another news about The Last of Us Part 1.
Yeah, I know. They remade it again.
And one of the community is excited. Like, it's gonna be new. Like, what's gonna be new?
What's gonna be new? It's the exact same game with just better graphics. Not that the original game even looked bad. I think it's weird that they're doing that. It's kind of like how Grand Theft Auto did it, or Skyrim. Like, I get so tired that they keep re-releasing the same game with slight different improvements to make more money off the same game 10 years later. It bugs me.
Yeah, that's pretty much Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty. Yeah, because that's confusing too. The name scheme, because they have Modern Warfare, and then they remade Modern Warfare, and now they're coming out with Modern Warfare 2, which they already have, which makes it, like, I didn't know if it was just a graphics update or a whole reboot, and I guess it's a reboot. It's like, oh. So,
Troy's gonna kill you.
okay. It's confusing. Their name fucking shit is confusing me. Yeah, because the original one was what? Call of Duty Modern Warfare, or Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. And then it was just Modern Warfare 2 after the first one, and then Modern Warfare 3. And then now you got the new ones that are still called Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2. It's like,
Stupid thinking.
it's kind of like Xbox's name scheme is kind of dumb and stupid. Like, at least Sony was smart and they just put a number at the end of their PlayStation. PlayStation 6. Which PlayStation you got? Oh, 6. Oh, cool. You ask what kind of Xbox you have. You gotta like double check. I think it's the Series S. No, it's the X. Sorry, X. X what? Series, not X. Not 1X. It's Series X. It's confusing. The only
So you
X.
got the Xbox, the Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Series S.
Well, you forgot Xbox One X.
That's not even listed on the video.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when people go, I want the new Xbox, and then the people are like, oh, and most of us would know that's the Series X, but people who don't know a whole lot about Xbox, they'll go, oh, there's the X right there. It's the One X. That's technically last gen. So they get that, and they're like, no, that's not the one I wanted. This is the old poopy one. Which is funny because the Xbox One X is stronger in technically than the Series S, but the Series S has newer technology in it. So it's so fucking stupid that they made the Series S, to be honest.
I think the
This is
best
for the
Xbox-
people who have no 4K but have better than 1080. It's like, what? Not very many people have a 1440 240 monitor. Like, most people either have a 10 or a 1080 or it's a 4K. That's just how it is. Some
Yeah,
people
so you
have,
got the Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox One S, One X, Series S, Series X,
yeah, it's the naming scheme is so stupid.
That's the One S, One X. That's all the third gen. You got the Xbox 360. That's first and second gen, and then you got the Series X and Series S. That's the fourth gen. That's stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. At least, like I said, at least with PlayStation, they do just numbers, and then if they do a mid system, it's just called PlayStation 4 Pro. Pro. What's the difference between the 4 and the PS4 Pro? Oh, the Pro's better. Oh, like it does 4K gaming, whereas the regular 4 just does 1080. Oh,
Dude, they did that with the Xbox 360.
what?
They had this Xbox 360 Slim and then Xbox
Oh.
360.
Yep, that's right. They did do that. Yeah, well, that's what I said. They come out with so many different. I mean, the PlayStation does that too a little bit, like with their older consoles. They didn't do that with the 4 though. The 4 is the only one that didn't do that with, other than having the Pro. Like they didn't come out with a slim model. With all the other PlayStations 1, 2, and 3, they came out with like slim models. PlayStation 1, the regular PlayStation came out with the big gray box, and then you had the PlayStation Slim, which was the oval smaller box. PlayStation 2 had 2 versions of it, the regular fat PlayStation and then the small thin one. And then PlayStation 3 had 3 models. You had the big fat PlayStation 3, you had the PlayStation Slim, and then you had a PlayStation Slimmer. Like it got slightly smaller. And I've got 2 of the PlayStation Slims. I got the first PlayStation Slim and then the newer PlayStation 3 Slim. So like one is just small than the fat one, and the other one has a slide top. Like it's weird. Like how I don't know why they had like 2 slim models. It's just, but I got 2 PlayStation 3s. One's sitting right here by my by my computer. I have modded from fucking hell and back. Like I've got so many games just loaded up on it, and I don't play it. I just it was a pet project. I got it. I completed it, and it just sits there hooked up to my monitor.
I had an Xbox One, and then I think I had a whole bunch of issues, and I wasn't able to maintain Xbox Live,
Oh, sorry.
which meant I could not play Destiny, which is the only game I played on it.
Yeah,
And then there were a bunch of other games that I would play on it, but I hope that those also required Xbox Live in order to play. So
Yeah, I see that,
ended up
yeah.
selling the Xbox.
yeah.
I think I traded it in.
Well, at least with the Xbox, though, to like the saving grace with Xbox, and PlayStation's doing it now too, where they have Game Pass, where at least with $15 a month on there, you're getting a buttload of fucking games, plus Xbox Live, plus the free games that come with
Yeah.
Xbox Live. So, I mean, at least you're somewhat getting your money's worth for sure. And PlayStation's doing the exact same thing. They don't have like a Game Pass kind of thing. They kind of do. They upgraded their PlayStation Plus. So now you can stream games, you can download games. They're part of their PlayStation Plus subscription thing. You get the free games. So they got their own Xbox Game Pass equivalent now on PlayStation. So I have both. I pay for both. But I do the yearly subscription, so that way I forget about it until I get hit with that 1-year price, and I'm like, ah, fuck!
I remember the PlayStation Vita.
Yeah. See, and that console would have been so good if people had more hopes in it. It was like a portable PS3. That thing was awesome. I loved my Vita, and then they just didn't release good stuff for it, and it pissed me off. It had so much potential. Are you excited for the Gotham Knights game? I don't know. I've heard it was janky and weird, like it didn't play as good as like the older Batman games. When they run out of letters, they'll just start using numbers like usual things. Yeah, I have no idea like why they just name things they do instead of just with numbers. At least with like Nintendo, they came up with new names, except for the Wii, and then they named Wii 2. Like, I don't know why they went with the Wii 2, but but Nintendo named all their consoles different. You know, you had the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, you had GameCube, 64. Then you have the Wii. And then they went with the Wii 2, and now the Switch. So at least with those, you can tell like which console. Now, Nintendo, on the other hand, are fucking stupid with their DSs. They have so many different versions of the same DS.
Variants of the freaking handhelds.
Yeah, the handhelds, on the other hand, for
At this
Nintendo
point,
is
you
a
don't
bit
even need those
ridiculous.
handhelds anymore because you got the Switch now.
Right. Yeah, but before they came out with the Switch, you had the DS, the DS Lite, the DS XL. Then they came out with the 3DS, the 3DS Lite, 3DS XL, the DS 2D. Like, so many versions of the same fucking thing, and it's like, which one do you got? I don't know. Whatever one works, I guess. I don't know.
Forget about the Game Boys.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Micro, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP. That was probably my favorite handheld, was the Game Boy Advance. Like when it came to the old school Game Boys. And then when I bought a Game Boy, I bought a Nintendo DS Lite. I was able to play the Game Boy Advance games plus my DS games. I loved that. That was awesome. But then they came out with the 3DS, which dropped the compatibility with the old game cartridges, which made me sad. But then it was backwards compatible with older DS games, so that was good, I guess.
Yeah, so something I like about the Switch now is that you can play some of your 64 games on it now. Of course, you have to
but
pay
you
for
have
the
to pay for a subscription
but-
thing for that. And then the thing I heard about that though is that a lot of people are unhappy with it because it's not even playing the actual game. You're playing an emulated version of it. So there's like issues with it. You could have slowdowns, glitches. Their emulator is not as great as it should be. Like, you can get better performance on a regular emulator on a PC than you could with the Switch because they're just not like powerful enough for it.
I just use frickin' Project 64.
Yeah.
My brother does that too. He even got himself a USB N64 controller to play N64 games. I've been thinking about doing that too.
Yeah, I have an emulation PC out in my living room right now. I have it chuck loaded with so many fucking games on that fucking thing. Buttload of PlayStation, PlayStation 2, even PS3 and Xbox 360 games play on it. Not perfectly, but they work. Wii U, even the Nintendo Switch is emulated on that PC out there. And like not all games work for that one either, but there's a good portion of games that do, like the Pokemon games that come out. So Pokemon Sword and whatever, that works fine.
Tried to get an Xbox emulator to work.
Yeah, the Xbox, I did download an Xbox emulator, and there was like a few games that worked okay, but there's just not enough like support on that emulator to make it worth keeping around for just a few games that work. I was just like,
I tried. There's like a couple of games that I wanted to play because I've played them forever.
Right. Well, that's the thing. It's like the games you actually want to play don't work right.
Well, it says that they work, but I just couldn't get the emulator to work smoothly.
Well, the thing is, with the regular Xbox emulator, it wants a much more powerful system than what the fucking 360 emulator needs. Which makes no sense to me, but I guess it is what it is. Like, my emulated PC was able to play the games that said they worked, but like I said, it's like some of the games they said worked aren't games I was interested in. But I have also, like, Nintendo GameCube, the 64, Nintendo, the Super Nintendo. Like, I have all those emulated. All right, Loki. You have a good night, man. Do I remember PS Go? Oh, that's the PlayStation, like the first portable PlayStation, the PSP, but they called it the PSP Go or something, right?
Oh yeah, the PSP. I remember the PSP and the PS Vita.
Oh man, I've modded both those systems. I have both those systems still. Still some of my favorite portable systems. Like my regular PlayStation portable, I have modded to the point where like there's a bunch of games on the SS or the SD card, and I just load up whatever the fuck I want on those and play any PSP game right there. I can even put PlayStation 1 games on there and boot them up with the e-booter or whatever it was called, and then play whatever I want in the PSP. And then on the Vita, I've got that modded where it can play an emulated version of the PSP and do everything my PSP can. So it's like interesting. So technically I don't need my regular PSP anymore, but the only thing I have like 2 big cards for my PSP, so it's not worth getting rid of. That, and I changed out the shell of my PSP. It's like chromed and cool and shit. Actually, I think I have it. Yeah, so my PSP, oh man, my old PSP case, I actually had it sitting out recently. Yeah, this is what my, oh, the back is open. Why the hell is my back open? Somebody opened it up. Yeah, somebody broke the door on my PSP, but my PSP is modded, it's all chromed out and crazy. Yeah, it's definitely dead. I haven't charged it in forever. But I have a 2 gigabyte micro SD card, or not a micro SD card, these were Memory Stick Pros. I got a 2 gig card and an 8 gig card. But I put like the God of War games and shit on.
I wish those games weren't like exclusive.
What do you mean?
Like the God of War games, they look fun, but they're like exclusive to PlayStation.
Yeah. They are interesting. I haven't played a lot of them. I've dabbled in them. I even have the PlayStation 4 God of War game. Well, upgraded to the PS5 now, but I haven't even played that yet. Like, I have them, but I don't play them. It's funny. I just like games, so I buy them. Do you play them? Sometimes. Erica!
I have plenty of games that they're there. They're
And
in my
she's
life.
gone. I knew it. I knew it's gonna happen. I heard it.
I knew she was gonna die.
She stayed for 19 minutes and 36 seconds.
Oh, she actually timed her.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. Wow.
Ridiculous.
How dare.
How dare she?
I heard her phone making noises and stuff, and I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
She's gone.
And then...
Yeah.
Boop. Yeah, just disappeared like that. Oh, yeah. So what are you doing, Red?
I made bad decisions.
I asked what you were doing, not like your life
I
choices.
know.
Like, what
I
are you
was
doing?
making bad decisions.
Why? What do you mean?
I drink an entire bottle of wine, and I'm just, oh.
Oh, she's getting drunk at it.
It's all
Oh,
fun. I'm
Yes.
sad.
she wants more alcohol.
Having an alcoholic.
Are you? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I'm just
Making
kind
poor
of
life
fucked.
decisions, huh? Just because you're drinking some wine.
The entire bottle is gone.
Red's going down some dark paths.
Soon she's gonna live the life of Erica. She's gonna come here drunk and high and
You just crossfaded.
Mashed out of her mind.
He's like, I might not respond very well. Just like, oh.
It's been an entire trip trying to dissect everything.
Well, it is what it is. As long as you're careful.
Yeah.
Don't fuck yourself too bad.
I'm at home. It's good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, people. Don't drink and drive. You're an idiot if you do.
Yes.
All right, Decker, I'm gonna head to the bed. Good night and have fun. All right, Sir Boring, you have a good one. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for coming.
Appreciate it.
Wow.
Wow, wow. Make sure Erica's awake and have an amazing night and amazing day tomorrow. I don't even know what my plans are tomorrow. I know Nema wanted to see if my friend Tim wanted to come hang out and do shit and play some games, but I'm not sure what's going on. Because my kids are gone for the weekend, or at least until Sunday. So it's like, we should see. Might just play some games and lays out. So you're just drinking wine and that's it? You're not doing anything other than talking to us?
I am. I cleaned my keyboard keys, so I'm assembling that.
Wait, you took your keyboard
Production was
apart?
canceled. Yeah, I spilled on it.
Spilled your wine?
Yeah.
Jeez, you're so drunk you can't even wine right?
No, it was a mistake.
You tripped over your keyboard with your wine? Like, how do you...
It was a mistake when I was sober. I didn't mean to.
Oh, you were sober. Oh, damn. Clumsy.
I was like, oh, fuck.
No, I'm not even drunk yet and I'm fucking shit up.
I don't like that.
Wait till I'm drunk and I find everything fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Unless you're one of those angry drunks where you're just offended by everything.
No.
Your mom comes in the room to like bug you and you just get angry. Why do you keep doing that to my dog, Mom?
No. I'm just... I don't know what I want. Basically.
Where's all the rum gone? Where's all the rum gone?
No.
What are you doing, Wrath?
Just watching everybody goof off.
I was gonna say, are you drinking wine too?
I don't drink food.
I have many bottles to spare. I have 3 more.
That doesn't sound like many. It just sounds like 3.
It's enough. I could share.
Oh, okay. What about you, Zelda? What are you doing?
I'm just trying to keep awake.
Trying to stay awake? Tell the dog I said goodnight as well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Moxie's over here. Uncle Moxie! They said bye-bye. Good night. That's what they said. Where? They say hi? Yeah. You good girl. You good girl. Yeah. See, your brother won't have to jump up like this. Your brother will be able to just walk up and then see the camera. Because he's a Great Dane. The way, where you're standing now is probably where he'll easily be.
It's gonna be huge.
Yeah. Yeah, when we went and got the dog, well, we didn't get. I paid for the dog. The guy still has it because it's almost 8 weeks old. So when we first got Moxie, Moxie was over 3 months old, and she was a puppy. She was still pretty small. Well, when we went to go look at those other puppies, the Great Danes, last weekend or so, the dog was only 6 weeks old, and it was just as big, if not bigger, than when Moxie first came here. I was like, holy fuck, that's a big puppy. And this guy's house was chock full of Great Danes. There was not any other type of dog in this house. He had like 9 of them in the backyard, 9 adult female and male dogs in the backyard. All the females walking around their saggy dog boobs, and it just bounced. They're just dogs everywhere. Inside the house, they had one female dog inside, milking and taking care of some pups in one room. Like he had like 3 or 4 spots where it was just full of different aged puppies. Like he showed us the youngest ones first. Those the youngest ones, the first 2 groups he showed us were worth like $200 because he wasn't going to get the papers for them and they weren't going to be potty trained. So those were only going to be for $200, which is a great price for a Great Dane apparently, because usually they could spend easily $800 to $1,000 for those fucking dogs. But and then he showed us a second room where the puppies are a little older. You know, they're all like chocolate and silver colored. Some of the silver ones look cool because they had black spots, but they had silver, like, fur for the most part. Looked pretty cool. And then we could see the $400 dogs if you want to see them, and he's selling those for $400 instead of the high price because again they're not potty trained, and he didn't want to take the time to do it. So, because I guess when you buy the dogs, they'll be a certain age. They'll have their shots, all their shots, and they'll have papers plus being potty trained, and that's why they cost so much. We're doing all the work except for their first shots. So it's like, eh. But that's where Nema found her dog. It's one of the older dogs at 6 weeks, almost 7 weeks old. Yeah, he's a Harlequin, white and black with a brown ear. We're gonna name him Aldrin. We have this thing where we kind of name our animals after game characters. But yeah, the one of the dogs though that he had was a male dog, and that fucker stood all the way up past my waist. Like it was huge. It was so big. He come over and demanded pets. He fucking bumped right into you and actually moved you. It's like, oh god, hey, calm down. Nema is hoping that our dog will become that big, at least close. We don't know yet. Dogs are unpredictable with their sizes, so who knows. I know Moxie is a mutt because her brother Finn, my friend, has her brother, her actual brother, and he's like twice her size.
My God.
Yeah, I mean, he's still not like the biggest dog in the world, but he's still bigger than Moxie, and he's like doubles her almost. But he's a wimp. Moxie beats his ass.
Yeah.
Damn.
Told my friend he has to get that dog fixed. I'm tired of my dog getting her head fucked. I was like, every time he come over and they start wrestling around, and you know, Moxie sometimes gets submissive and she'll like let the dogs beat her up, but then she'll get pissed off and then she'll whoop their asses. And then all of a sudden Finn will just get in this state where he's like, I don't want to play anymore. I just want to fuck something. And then she'll be on the ground, and then here he is. He just grabs her head and starts fucking her forehead, and I'm like, get off her like that! What the fuck, dude? Walking around with his big blue balls, like, I'm Hardy. My friend's like, yeah, I gotta fix that. I'm like, how have you not done that already? How is
He's old
it not?
enough, isn't he?
Huh?
He's old enough, isn't he?
Yeah.
Duh.
Well, I had Moxie fixed before him. They're the same age.
Oh.
Yeah.
Explains that.
Yeah, I just don't know why he didn't do it yet. Laziness,
should.
probably. Who knows?
Understandable.
Money, too. I mean, it does cost money.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows? Either way, it was funny. We're sitting there trying to have a fire and stuff, and then we look backwards, and the dog's trying to fuck my dog in the head. I'm like,
Red?
got like a fucking wound on the back of my neck. It hurts.
What does this sound like to you?
What does what sound like?
Are you playing a little game device?
Yeah, starting to hear a little.
Pokemon's broken.
Oh,
Starly's broken. Starly! Say something! Come on, Starly! No!
What is that?
oh, it's a Starly.
Pokemon!
Oh no.
Oh, you're playing Pokemon?
Yeah.
No, I got a Pokemon toy that talks, but all I
Oh.
can say is stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like
So
dying.
I'm here.
So you got any plans this weekend, Red?
Not really. Why?
I
What's
was
up?
just wondering.
I was
Just
just
wondering what
gonna-
everybody's doing this weekend. What kind of shit they're into. Wrath had some fun today, apparently doing some yard work.
Doesn't sound like fun.
Oh no, he had fun. He came in and goes, I'm about to go do that again. That was so fun.
Wow. Mine next, please.
What's up, Moxie? You're welcome back. What do you want? Ow, don't grab my hand like that. That hurts.
Moxie.
Are you bored? She's bored. She's like, there's nobody around here. You're in here talking to fucking invisible people, and then... What? Oh, now you're yelling at me? Now you're yelling at me? What did I do? What? 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 I love you. Quiet.
She's like, I love you too, but that's not the point.
I love you. Aw, there you go. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. I love you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Attacking me? What are you doing? Where's your toys? Where's your toys? Mom bought you a bunch of new toys. Where's your toys? I love you too, but that's not what I asked. You don't know? No? Go get them. Go get your toys. Get that new one that's got like that weird... I love you too. No. 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 Don't give me attitude, Missy. Give me attitude. What do you want? Your mom's gonna be home in probably about an hour. Sit. Sit. She's like, I'll sit, but I'm not happy about it. Dog's being loud. It's giving me attitude.
How dare she?
I love you. I don't know what you want. You wanting to play? Is that what you're bored? Ah, those aren't I love you. Say, I love you. There you go. I love you. Almost there. I love you. Ow! That's not saying I love you. That's attacking me. Ah. I love you. There you go. Yeah. What the hell kind of bark is that? Roar! Roar! Shake. Shake. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Are you wanting a piece of my this? You want a piece of this candy? What is this? You ain't grab it. There you go. You want? I'll be nice. I can't give you the whole thing though, because I don't want to get you sick. There you go. There it is. Found it. You want a piece of this? Yeah? I can't give you a big piece, okay? You're not technically supposed to have it. Say, I love you. I love you. I love you. No, you're not saying it. I love you. There you go. Good girl. All I heard was, wow!
Yeah.
Wow. Ba 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 ba.
What should we do now?
Oh, I thought about just watching the sun. Just watching it.
Oh,
Make sure that it doesn't move. You know?
wow.
Did you know? And then that's about it. The more you know. High five. High five. High five. Good girl. There you go. So what are you playing, Wrath?
Game on BlueStacks.
Oh. An Android game?
I don't know. We're just sitting here talking. We're not watching anything. So.
Yeah, I know. That's fine. How, are you drunk yet, Red?
A little?
Are you
I
drunk or
don't know.
buzzed?
I
I
think
don't
Red is
know.
plastic.
She doesn't sound drunk. She sounds... I don't know. But she don't sound drunk, that's for sure. Definitely not blasted. What's the alcohol content of the wine you drink?
I have no idea. I'll check.
It's probably like 2%. I'm just kidding. Get drunk on
You know
air.
Yeah, you're close. It's 11%.
That's close to 2.
No, I thought you said 10.
No, I said 2.
Fuck.
I was like, that's not close at all.
What am I on? What the fuck?
You are on something, that's for sure. Oh,
Yeah, it's
apparently
11%.
wine.
By volume, I guess.
11%. I mean, that's a little higher than like some beer, I suppose.
Yeah, and I had the whole fucking bottle. Mm.
All right, let's see what to do. What to do. What to do. I don't even know who's in chat anymore. It says there's 5 people watching, but that doesn't mean much.
Yeah, there were a lot of goodbyes.
Yeah. Well, it's late for people.
Everybody just kind of leaves.
Trying to look for something here to watch. Might end the stream and just hang out in the VC.
Okay.
Watch some dumb stuff with you guys or whatever. Chit chat.
Yeah, why not?
So yeah, I'll probably end the stream here. I don't know if anybody's in there, but you have a good night. Talk to you later. You guys want to watch some
Bye,
dumb,
everyone.
stupid stuff with us, then feel free to join in. If not, then good night.
Good night.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start trying to do this here and there. You got any words of wisdom, wrath for these guys?
I don't know. Who's even alive still, except for Sir Boring?
I don't think Sir Boring's alive either. I think he left.
You left too.
It just says tell the dog I said good night as well.
How about you, Red? You got any words of wisdom?
Not really.
None of these people are wise, by the way. Just kidding.
Yeah, no.
None of them have any words of wisdom. They're all like,
Drink responsibly, I guess. I
Drink
don't-
responsibly.
I don't-
Only swim if the height is fun to jump from.
Yes.
Don't do anything that I would do unless it's completely fun and dangerous.
Then we'll do it together, maybe.
Yes, there you go. There's your words of wisdom. Take it with the grain of salt that it is. All right, bye.
Yeah.